Okay, let's try this again.
Yeah.
Season 18, episode 9. Season 18, episode 9 of the Dojo podcast. Yes. Say quickly.
Back, G. Back.
Lit.
Move on, boys.
Homeless boys and a girl.
Yeah, man.
Maybe we must get a second girl here so that we don't struggle to say boys and girls.
Nah. We found one girl.
Yeah, one is enough.
Yeah, one is enough. We found one girl. Alright, man. Where we at? Where we at?
We back. We spinning the block.
Spinning the block, bro.
Yeah,
Go back to your ex time. You know what I'm saying? Give it.
That might just be a whole topic on its own.
Just call your ex.
We actually, you guys know we've had two parties here. We are at Better House.
Better house, bro. Yeah.
We are at Better House. So all the chap. Yeah. So we are
Equestrian estate.
Yeah, we are at Better House, Equestrian Estate.
Yeah.
Better actually.
Calamida.
So they call that. They are hosting us.
Yeah,
They're hosting us. So we're recording from Better House's in-house studio.
Yes, they have
They've got a studio. So usually we used to record outside on the porch.
Yes,
It was
near
an
the
outdoor.
pool.
Yeah. So we are indoors. They've got an indoor studio facility they trying out.
Yeah, I think you can do photo shoots, videos.
Yes.
Podcasts.
Yes. Private events.
Private events. Corporate informations.
Yes.
Type of thing.
And they have that thing. I wonder if they still do. Remember, like on weekends, you can come painting. And
Yes, the paint and sip. Yeah.
Sipping paints.
The product venue still,
still,
hire still, they still do those
they
things.
still do.
But in particular, we just focusing on this new edition on the property.
Yeah.
So it's a studio, it's an in-house studio for your podcasts, broadcasts,
photo shoots,
all things media related. So if you actually want to book it, send them an email on info@perehouse.com, which is PERE house.com, perehouse.com. Or you can call them on 079 450 6323.
Yeah.
Or you can go to perehouse.com
boy.
to inquire about how to utilize the studios.
Yeah.
And you'll get to see a lot more that they offer than over and above just the studio.
Yeah. Shout out to Pere.
So shout outs to the homies.
I'd man. Otherwise, the grind?
Good, man.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Buddy, how you doing?
I'm good as.
Sharp.
Mbali wapapalaze pafarang kuona ilula. That's why they're taking us.
It's been a good week. I know you're on pins and needles.
It's been a tumultuous week, but you know what? I don't want to jinx myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that's back to back.
I don't know what that means.
Because you said your week was
But I'll agree.
similar. You said your week was also hectic last week.
Yes. No, last week I was in hell.
So that's why
This week is I'm not in hell.
Yeah.
You're just tumultuous.
Yes.
Hell is not tumultuous. I'm just asking. I'm not even trying to be funny. Maybe it's a lab care. So that's why I was saying it's back to back.
It had ups and it had downs,
Yeah,
so that's why it was
downs, yeah.
tumultuous. It wasn't like hell, because last week was just straight out hell
Okay.
the whole week.
Okay.
Alright.
But I'm good, thank you.
Sharp.
How are you?
No, I'm good. Expanding, Jay. You know. Yeah, but I ain't got much to report on.
What do you mean you don't have much?
Nah, I ain't got shit. No, I can't remember last week I was complaining.
Yeah, was that has the situation changed?
Nah. So, this week there was a braai on Friday. So I got to sit down there now, for the first time. Yeah. You know, so all of this tension has been happening over Teams.
Over Teams.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because you hadn't met.
Yeah, we hadn't really met. Yeah, so no point again one. Yeah, and like hey, I'll never out with that, but you know. Yeah, like because now when you meet a person in person, yeah, man. It's just like it's a don't stress.
Yeah.
Ultimate the Wi-Fi.
Oh.
So did you hug it out?
No, we didn't hug it out. It's still fuck that bitch.
Is it still fuck that bitch?
Yeah, it's still fuck that bitch. It's just that I will think about the meeting every time
Oh, okay.
She pisses
so
me
you're not
off.
going to be as quick
so quick to
anger.
to react, you know what I'm saying?
It's a knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah. But
Alright.
but otherwise, that's about it. B. And when how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. It's just a long weekend.
Long weekend.
I was thinking myself. I was thinking, if all things have gone according to plan, we would have had a party Mawan.
Yes.
Yeah.
It being cancelled, you would have thought it's some relaxing week at least.
Yeah.
Or day.
Yeah.
Klamafu,
Eish.
Mikete, out of the woodworks.
Yeah, and it's a about on affair from this time on.
Because le manyalo
Yeah.
I load at December.
Yeah, kina goes that day.
Yeah, so I ended up adulting katawa tejwalo. So but it was also a tiring week.
Alright. When am I?
I'm good, man. Finally done with exams.
Alright.
So relieved. It feels so weird to not be worrying about anything.
Yeah.
You know, like these past couple of weeks, in fact, the whole semester, I always feel guilty for sitting around and doing nothing because I always could be studying.
Yeah, you could be doing.
And when I'm not, like, I'm like,
you feel some type of way.
It feels good to feel free, man.
Alright. It's only
I know
interesting.
that feeling.
Hey, Kabakolota, so
Oh, Kamalo Pata.
whenever they come out, I still won't get them.
Oh, because not a debt.
Yeah, I'll probably only pay them for my
Student-
next year. in
Student
Jan.
debt.
Yeah, I'll pay them in Jan.
Tlababon.
Yeah.
Alright, man.
So you're done for the year?
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, I'm done for the year.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. Ba matric it's about one. They still.
They are writings, man. They are writing.
They've started.
They've started.
They've started.
Yeah.
Hey, good luck to the matriculants, bro.
Yeah. They've started.
Kind of last year NG got some. Like they passed well.
Yeah, the rate went high.
Yes.
Yeah.
The rate went high.
And ke mosebetsi wa NG.
But paying
Paying
off. Yes.
or because Elafora under the new GM.
Yeah. But it's Angie's work.
It's Angie's work.
Yeah, it's Angie's work. Shout out to Angie, man, because she got a lot of flack as Minister of
Especially with that 40% shit.
Yeah.
30.
Was it 30?
30. Yeah, I get a pass mark, get 30.
Shout out
Which
to
people
Angie.
butcher, they don't understand.
Ah,
They
but
don't
for standing
understand.
away.
Because if you get 30 for everything, you're not going to go to university.
Sure.
You still won't, yeah.
What it means is that looking at one subject in isolation, you can't look at it in isolation. But if every Lena Gapot. So 30% is the minimum you can get to proceed,
Yes.
dependent on how on aggregate you look.
Yes.
So I would have needed to hit above 30s for all the others.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Marabodi, Vasi, Tilibo, kind of game.
I still need to qualify for the points.
Yeah, when I lead the points that day.
Yes. But for high school, I can still leave high school having scored 30% on a subject.
Sure. Maybe kind of like a vocational school
Yeah.
or something. You know what I mean?
This is
Yeah.
That's what NG meant. Marhe Kabani.
And at least getting at the vocational, you know, because we need fucking plumbers and electricians, bro.
And boiler makers.
And boilermakers, because as common it's a
Artisans.
lot. Okay.
Are those schools as big as they used to be?
No.
We used to call them technicons.
No,
Technicons.
that's what Des is saying. No, they're not anymore.
They're not that huge, but the skills coming out from those schools are needed.
They are in shortage because of that.
Yeah, they need it, bro.
As I told you, the TVET. Kids on the TVET.
It's by Pretoria, the main one in the CBD.
Okay.
Ke Kholunyana as well, ke TVET P. Yeah. Can it be some?
I remember technology.
No, keep going TVET.
TVET.
Okay.
Okay.
In the CBD in the main. I think kind of thing. When we got twa.
Yeah, the technology.
Yeah.
The technical things
Yeah.
are changed to technology universities.
Yeah.
Marona le
Yeah, when
TVET.
I TVET and when we buy it,
Igine for sure.
yeah.
Sebetsi wa matsoho.
Basebetsi wa batho.
Ho hloka mosebetsi oo.
Ah, Joe.
No,
And-
I hold,
and-
no,
and- wa nyatsuwa.
Wanyatsu, yeah, I was gonna
And
say.
ho na le tjhelete.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruh,
Tjhelete.
bruh. And them niggas, like, they live well, bro.
Plumbers make money, bruh.
Straight up.
Plumbers make money.
Straight up,
The
dog.
electricians, yeah, they make money.
And locksmiths.
Yeah. No, locksmith, you got the key.
I might get a motabo. She know, Kalata. Kala she got locksmith as I come until she needed one. Wait to a challenge him.
I think those are the subjects I regret not doing at school.
Yeah.
If I would go back, I would have taken up welding or woodwork.
Yeah, welding or woodwork and fit. You know what I'm saying? Kapo plumbing nyana. Something like skilling nyano kasi sa kama to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Mara
saying?
inkazanyo, even if usayigeleza sigela, obviously you ugageleza the principles goes gela. Mara it's not too late like well there out ba majita kasi una le DIY kuntlung. Just be hands on kayo no.
Just shadow.
You can always pick up on that.
Yeah, it's just cumbersome to learn.
Cumbersome.
Yeah, ke span ne?
Yeah.
Span.
Because spanning ba o batla dibuka. Jalo tlamelo lo ipitetsa hape ka
Kanto za matso. Eish. Yeah, no, it's
I wish I knew carpentry, man.
Yeah, the carpentry. And they say it's like about my country, like the Zimbabweans and Mozambicans are quite good in carpentry. I mean, I remember like even in Soweto we had there was a school called Para. It was called Funda Center. So they used to like highlight a lot electrician, building, carpentry, medicine, like very hardcore subjects, woodwork, in the Ratautlauna and Tofoyon.
Yes. There's this guy on TikTok that I follow. He's building a house. He's in the US. Yeah, but it's fascinating to see him do
the progress.
do everything, because he's doing the cutting of the wood. He's doing the plumbing. He's doing the electric.
Yeah, I've seen that of somebody
electric
building an island house as well. Yeah,
It's
I
fucking great.
saw a girl on TikTok. She's building like there's a name for it. I just forgot it.
Yeah.
You know that structure that you built to grow grapes?
Oh yeah, get the board.
Oh, yeah,
Get the board. Sure.
Bro, she built that thing from
Scratch.
herself.
Dog, it's so fascinating to see someone do something like that. But yeah,
It is.
Yeah, give us hands down.
Yeah.
And imagine like building your own house, but you know what I'm saying? Like if there's like maybe it's an apocalyptic, you know.
Or you can just run off. Yeah.
No, like maybe like a nuclear event.
Okay.
And we have to go down to the basics.
Yeah.
You know, them niggas are surviving.
You not surviving. Yeah.
Them niggas are surviving. So that nigga knows how to build shelter. Bro.
Or it's the outdoor showers, like everything.
Yeah, when I would look like a shelter.
I wish that could be the type of content we overconsume. Like that.
Like survival skills.
Because like now what we are doing is like we are content creators that are not creating anything.
And there are actually people like that, like doomsday people.
Yeah, doomsday people.
Who like build bunkers in their house because they foresee
They
something.
foresee shit coming.
Some bullshit.
Like
like
a borehole.
World
just
War
talking
III or
about
something. Yeah.
And how do we survive 100 days without
without electricity or water?
There are people like that.
And then that day never comes. Now you fucking have 500-year-old water in your basement.
However, to sustain that thing, you have to sustain it by belief.
Yeah.
You see, so you must buy into the belief that it's gonna
It will
come,
happen.
and if it's not coming for you, it's coming for your kids, and you tell their kids too, because
you pass down the skill.
Because this shit's been, doomsday's been coming since we were kids.
Just like Jesus.
EY2K. Yabo. Bese manje bathi rapture.
just like Jesus.
But I don't think it's far fetched.
I don't think it's far-fetched too.
But now with the way it's going,
With the the nuclear weapons.
Yeah, with
Yes,
the nuclear weapons we have,
It just
Bali,
takes one nigga to press a button.
I'm telling you, Bali, it could go all to shit.
Aye.
and it's looking like it, bro.
It could, bro.
But
it could.
no one is gonna trigger the nuclear weapon at the risk of terminating themselves also.
But you don't know. You don't know what like. You know what I like about movies, right? Especially the sci-fi ones. They like people imagine what the future could look like.
It's a scenario planning of sorts.
Like that you get a scenario.
Yeah.
Of maybe you get like a highly tech world.
Yes.
Or it's the opposite where
Dystopian.
the world is like a wasteland.
A wasteland.
You know, because of some nuclear fallout that happened.
And how do
And
niggas
now
survive?
you think, you know, all these things are in the hands of human beings. You just need to piss the wrong nigga off.
Yeah.
For real.
Yep.
Then I'd rather go out with the lightning, bruh. I don't want to survive that shit and have to rebuild. I'm not built for that.
Nitty-gritty shit,
I'm not built for shit like that.
For like a dystopian lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because actually, it's not far-fetched because actually what you are seeing with the world now, Kabo Iran, China, the US, especially with Trump in office, Libo Iran and Israel and whatever, you can see now Libo Sudan, what's happening. So usually it's like even among, well, they say there's no honor amongst thieves, but sometimes there's a code. with all these guys, like, have you seen like how Trump is now trying to use like tariffs as the thing to kind of win the economics?
Yeah.
At some point, there's gonna come a time where one of these niggas gonna say, actually, I go nuclear, nigga. Actually, because now you playing all your cards economically, and my back is against the wall, and the only thing I do have is weapons.
And they shoot back.
And fuck this.
When they shoot back,
Yeah, and then that person says, fuck this. No.
I think we might be, in the world, I stand corrected, Africa might be the safest. And because the missiles will just be passing over us.
Passing over us.
Flying over us.
There's none leaving our continent,
and
there's
none coming to us.
Because we ain't got direct ops.
Like we're not part of the conflict.
We're not part of the
But
conflict.
if the superpowers start that shit,
China, Eastern Europe,
And
continental
That's why they are
US.
like doing the whole Cape thing, snapping up property. You can see more UAE, go to Sudan, they go Kenya, where they driving out the Maasai things. That's where the problem is,
Yeah, I'm just hoping they don't piss off kind of man, that North Korean.
That Kim Jong.
Kim Jong-un.
because he's throwing everything.
Yeah, he's throwing everything.
And he's got everything.
And you know he got it.
And
But he can't handle the shoot back.
Yes.
He'd be gone.
Yeah, he'll be gone quick.
Yeah.
why would he be going?
It's a small country. You just need 2 or 3 bombs.
And his country's shit, but it's poor. It's mad poor.
And you've obliterated the entire.
He's not landlocked, ne?
He's landlocked.
Is he landlocked?
Yeah.
The North Korea,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
South Korea,
Yeah.
China.
Yeah, he's landlocked.
He's
Isn't
landlocked.
Korea an island?
I thought it's
No.
He's landlocked.
No, it's not an ocean, it's a lake.
It's a lake. Una Russia as well. Kapo. Una border Russia. Una South Korea.
I saw that Korea's an island.
Yeah, on check it. No, it's not an island, John. I don't.
Island.
it's not an island.
All the way.
Show like there's a lake.
There's a lake,
Yeah,
but
the lake.
landlocked.
Yeah,
For the most part.
For the most part, I think it is. We check in there. Yeah, but he's the nigga not to piss off.
Yeah.
He's the nigga not to piss off because he'll take it there.
But I think besides him not being the nigga to piss off,
It's not an island, it's a peninsula.
Peninsula.
it's water.
So-
Peninsula has
or
to do with water as well.
Is it surrounded by water though? Okay.
Just not the ocean.
Just not the ocean. Okay, makes sense.
Because I'm thinking, Liana, one of in terms of minerals, it means he's not interesting enough to the world
For what to happen?
for the world to want to do something with him.
And he's got nuclear.
He's got a nuclear weapon.
What I'm saying is that even if he did have nuclear weapons, the way you in geopolitics, you need to balance out
Like
the
for
countries.
instance, if he had oil or something.
Yeah, so you need to balance the country's ability to defend itself over what you need from it. And if what you need from it trumps, then all the other nations will be in cahoots.
To fuck it over.
That's what they are doing to Venezuela now. Because they just found out a lot of cubic meters of oil. I think they've got the largest oil reserves, and now they are concocting all sorts of stories. They're trying to weapons of mass destruction, but they are saying, "Bamuvali drugs." So I think North Korea, it's just not interesting to the world enough in terms of what they have. But if they had, they would have long been gone.
They had oil or something. Yeah.
They would have long been gone.
They have kimchi.
They've what?
What the hell is
Kimchi.
kimchi? Is it like a food?
Yes.
Is it nice?
What is that?
I don't like it personally. Kimchi.
What is it?
It's a cabbage. It's like
Okay, cabbage.
a fermented.
Oh, gross. The Russians have that shit.
Oh, is it?
Do we have foreign relations with North Korea?
No.
I don't think so.
Is it cut off from the world? I know they do have with China.
Yeah, but not with us.
Not with South Africa.
Yeah, no.
They don't have an embassy.
Yeah, nah, I'm embassy that.
They some thieving motherfuckers.
Yeah,
God
no.
damn.
Does the UN recognize them?
No, they're not even part of the UN.
No wonder.
It's like an isolationist country. They've isolated themselves.
Hey.
They've isolated themselves, them niggas. But they, yeah. Alright, man. Let's get into some shit out here. You know, take it back to Mzansi. So some of the few things that happened this week. You guys, I don't know if you guys have seen in the news, okay, like a lot of these cases are that happened during like a apartheid era.
Yes.
Yeah, like they're looking into Biko's thing.
Yes, I saw Albert Luthuli.
And they were looking into Albert Luthuli's, the circumstances around his death. And then, so that inquest has finalized.
Luthuli, yes.
Luthuli. And the judge ruled, Hore, officially now, Hore, he was murdered by the, murdered by the
security police.
Yeah, security police.
By the state.
Yeah, and suspects, Hore, they murdered witnesses as well, because there were actually witnesses who saw
what happened.
Yeah, the police. Yeah, there was one specific guy, Milnerton High.
So if he was killed by the security police, what, they took his body to the train tracks? Because all trains we get
because
or was he pushed?
The cover up was sort of when I took a goods train.
A jumper, sporo.
Yeah, they tried to paint it as suicide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you look
and then sort of tried to with the personnel that tried to make it seem like when I took it because his injuries were not consistent with
someone that got trained
with what it would look like if it was actually a shame.
Because his body wasn't dismembered.
Yeah,
like there were experts but no, based on what they said happened, this is the sort of injuries we expect him to have had.
It wasn't consistent.
Yeah, it wasn't consistent, you know. And then obviously witnesses who saw the beating, who then mysteriously disappeared as well, you know what I'm saying? Because there was one specific person apparently who saw the
everything,
then got questioned by the secret police, Mara Anyamel. So now there's going to be now an inquest into that niggas.
So bamulaile.
Yeah, and they said that nobody would be criminally prosecuted.
Yes, because a lot of them niggas are dead now already.
Or can't be found.
It can't be found, yeah. So but mainly it's just about, you know, setting on record the truth.
So it's like a TRC all over again, but this time they're actually telling the truth.
Yeah, now, you know, like we're uncovering the lies. Luthuli wasn't...
Because
didn't commit suicide.
Besides the correction of history, it's difficult for me to see what recourse as well. Even rewriting history is part of recourse. So what I'm saying, the direct recourse in this case would be who do you hold liable and how you punish them.
Yeah, but
the state is now the ANC.
Yeah, and because a lot of these niggas are dead anyways, you know, I think it's sort of like a truth-telling exercise.
Yeah. Where are the Luthulis?
They are still.
Yeah, because apparently her daughter.
I know the son.
Granddaughter.
Yes.
Granddaughter. Yeah, she made a comment or she was happy with the outcome, and she's just happy with now the truth has been told.
And how are they doing the pillow?
Wasn't the granddaughter a member of parliament at some stage?
I'm not sure.
Is it?
I know there's a guy, all in prominent in Yana. He also went to Oxford. His grandson, who was denouncing the ANC, his podcast.
Is his son? Grandson.
Yeah. Then I know the granddaughter.
The granddaughter is
called Norma Venda. She's a journalist who wrote a book.
Oh.
But I think she's since been married, so she does not use the surname.
Luthuli. Because they had quoted a granddaughter to have said, "Okay, she's happy about the."
To say for the history must be said.
Grandfather
was murdered.
When I'm Bali, like, do you find that important? Like,
yes.
Do you want to, like, now that they're looking into Biko, do you want to know what happened to really happened to
Yes,
Biko?
because already our history that we get taught in schools is so distorted. It's not an accurate record of events that transpired.
But what are we trying to find out about Biko? Because we know Biko was killed.
But we don't know if that is that how it's formally registered?
And in history, ufike police station sefile or something, isn't it?
Yeah,
he got killed on his way to the police station.
Wasn't there some cover up with Biko?
That's what I'm saying. We need to establish.
When Biko was taken in, to where he eventually died, or where his body lay when he was dead, he had been transported already
beaten up,
having sustained injuries.
Yes.
Bad injuries.
Yes.
So he might have died on the way, or he could have died there. But we know it's a known fact that Bito was beaten up.
But it's not registered as the official death, cause of death.
Is it?
Yes.
We'd have to look that
Yeah,
up.
let's like
Yeah,
because
because the reopened inquest, the main goal is to lay before the court evidence to determine if the death was caused by an act or omission that involves an offense on the part of any person. Yeah. So this is reopening. The reason why they're opening. Yeah. So meaning there is sort of like questions around who's specifically responsible or which organizations are specifically responsible for.
But we know that something happened.
Yeah, but we know. Yeah, we know about Mkawati.
But I just want to check, Mbali, for Biko, how is his death registered? Was it he?
They said he died from brain injuries sustained during a violent interrogation by the apartheid police.
In jail? He was in John Foster?
Yeah.
He was already? Okay.
They say he was severely beaten during an interrogation.
So then
that's what I'm
Mudise's
saying.
question is correct. Then what are we reopening it for?
Yeah, the main goal is to lay before the court evidence to determine if the death was caused by an act or an omission that involves an offense on the part of any person.
So they're looking for a body.
They're looking for a body.
Wakafanya
Yeah.
Which I cannot find that.
But we can blame it on the apartheid police.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is also the other thing is that I have to be a pessimist. Is that all these questions the families have always had them. Like the family still has questions because it's like there's an elephant in the room that says there's no way Chris Hani died without the hand or the knowledge of Mohak.
Like the ANC, no?
Yeah, like, but that's the elephant in the room, right? Yare, because that man
Yeah, but I'm not though.
that guy had an interview. But anyway,
Yeah, but how many times did we deny that nigga Paul?
yeah. What I'm saying is that when you look at the injustices of the past, we first tried to go the confession route by the TRC,
yeah.
so that it was part of the healing and nation building.
Yeah.
Then there were guys that went to jail, but we as black people feel like even when they went to jail, when they were released or their treatment even in jail still didn't look like justice like Bo Eugene Dukok, who still gets paid 40,000 by the state.
What?
Yeah, he's in a safe house where he gets paid 40,000 a month. Eugene Dukok already does.
Why? What?
I don't know why, but you can check it out.
Why are they fucking paying?
Yeah, so he gets paid by the state, right?
He was the chemical guy.
He's not the chemical. That's Voter
He was
Besson.
the hitman.
Oh.
Yeah. Then you've got Voter Besson, who won the cases
He
that
won.
were brought against him. He never went to jail. Either he got a fine or something. Wabo. So we know that there's a lot of injustice. There's no way that nigga could not have gotten caught.
Yeah.
Eugene Dukok went to jail, but we still feel like there was a kid gloves treatment around him. He gets paid now by the state. That man,
Yanush told us this. Walush.
Okwa Krisani,
No, he told us that Dukok is still getting money.
getting
from-
paid, yes. But it was public knowledge, that
I
one.
didn't know.
Then you get Walush, where you feel like, okay, you are a state that has got this person that took the beloved son of the soil, and he's in your custody, and he's not. So you are telling us you don't have an ability for this nigga to tell you a name. You're Orungweke man. And you take care of him in jail, and you oversee the smooth transition of him going back to
Okay.
and like we still don't have a name. So when we are giving these justices, it's like now when you give us that closure, you give it to us only to confirm 100 gaslight, but too late for us to do anything about it anyway because there's no body.
Yeah, because
We don't want to catch a body, but the only thing we're going to is like, eventually he ended up telling me the truth. But now I can't be mad retrospectively or find justice retrospectively.
Yeah, it's like you
I
gaslight
find
me
it a
for,
bit.
you gaslight me for so long.
By the time you just admit it's no longer worth it.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Or
I'm fatigued.
Or even the people, Bani Banseha, how about like an Habasali
Abasaleyo.
to see the justice.
Yeah.
So your justice just means nothing
It's
except
hollow.
for the correct record of history.
Yeah.
Because that's why I'm saying, remember now, history is going to say Luthuli was taken out by the state of the day.
Yeah, but apartheid, please.
1,000 years later, the state has gone from apartheid to ANC to Lord knows whoever. But in your books, it's just that he was just taken out by the government of the day.
No, they're going to say the apartheid government like they did with...
Or let's say there was maybe a financial recourse to the family. Still has to come back from the ANC. So the ANC has to pay the family for a dead ANC member, founder, if it was to be monitored. Because now you're charging it to the state.
Yeah.
Because you took over the state and state is a Sikolota family. That's not justice.
So what would you like to fucking see?
Now I would say, to be honest, I would say the exercise and the transition into the freedom still leaves a lot of question marks where the nation feels gaslit. You know, remember they were classified. We can't take out the minutes. Haba kwatelani bona ka political into yeah, Ramaphosa was a spy. So haba kwatelani bona ka bona. Mbeki has been doing some interviews of lately and there's an infiltration by somebody but people
shut down. He was talking about Cyril.
Yeah.
I'm saying he was talking about Cyril then.
It was, yeah. So haba le bona ba tsekisana. Banka di nnete tsena that when they signed to them, when they were accepting the cookies,
yeah,
never tseba what they are accepting on behalf of us as a nation. Ba khawana ha tsela ntse tsamaya now so na le MKP now so na ba tsebana diphiri tseo. But you are not taking the nation into confidence because unfortunately taking the nation into its confidence, it means some of you guys that were our heroes and nobody wants to do that. And that's what I would like to have.
Yeah, yeah, that's not.
You're asking for too much.
And I know that's what I'm saying. I'm asking for too much.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
It's not.
I'm asking you.
It's not going to benefit the country. What
Yeah.
you're asking for is going to be it's too high a price.
Yeah.
It's too high a price. To unveil.
It's
Yeah.
We're not gonna make it.
Repaid.
For me, if you saw on Twitter how that history page that likes to post into that's about it is pissing white people off the fact that we're rediscussing these things. I'm still happy for the small win of pissing these motherfuckers off. That we are not forgetting this thing. To pass under the carpet. Like we're gonna bring this shit back. How fresh it still is.
That's a civilian's response.
And how pissed off we are. So I'm glad that they bring in the inquest, Luthuli, Biko. Yeah, let's rediscuss these things.
Yeah.
Even if
it is a semblance of justice.
Yeah, even if it pisses you off.
Yeah.
Do we still have black people in jail for political crimes?
Yes.
We do?
Yes, we do.
Shit, I don't know that.
Because it's because what happened is that got the transition. So the people that were disgruntled was that the deal. Because the PAC, which is another thing that we don't want to talk about, is that the essence and the rhetoric of the PAC is linked to the whole land first. Because they didn't even want to, they broke away from the ANC because they didn't want to compromise on the land issue. Right? So when the ANC took over, the whole thing property rights being the major thing that's protected in the thing, they were able to accept that deal. As a result, when they took out political prisoners, the PAC feels that only the majority that were released were ANC. PAC was still being punished. So you'll find that there was, and obviously this is not my freshest view, but I remember
and they also had an armed wing.
They also had it?
An armed wing.
What was that?
Like a Konto.
Yes. Not pork. Or something, yes. So what you find is that, so the PAC, they keep saying the struggle for, or the transition keeps whitewashing Bosobuk. The reason why you want to call Libosha Bill Chincha Libito is because the original name credits PAC. Because in Bosobuk. So there's you look at our monuments, like there's not a big thing yelling after Biko. There's not a big thing yelling after Sobukwe, Clarence Mankwetu. Right? So I think there is that thing. So for that reason, there are still some political things that are largely with the APLA or the PAC linked struggle. Shit. Now, when you hear that and then you juxtapose that with Eugene de Kock, that shit will rile you up.
Yeah, it will piss you off.
will
Especially
piss you off.
if you found out already, the nigga's still being taken care of.
Yeah, he gets paid. You know?
Is either no, I'm thinking about voter person. Yeah, and about I can see the poison in the underpending. That's fucking crazy.
Dr. Death, man. Dr. Death.
And then there's that one that killed the lady with the litter bomb.
Yeah,
along with the child.
Shit.
He had been granted amnesty.
Yeah.
At the TRC.
Shit. Are they tapes at TRC? I would love to watch. I would love to watch that.
I was reading an article about they deteriorating.
Yeah, they need to be
They're not-
digitized.
SABC there.
They're not being taken care of by the SABC.
Oh, archiving
I think
wherever they
National
are.
Archives or something.
Yeah, they need to.
But because they are VHS,
Yeah, oh,
they are bored.
they are bored.
They need to
And that's history, bro.
That's it.
Yeah, I know.
Very important one.
Because I would love to watch.
Very important one.
You are just going to upset yourself.
Hey, I would love to watch that thing. I'm gonna the way Shabalang bo Maglanga Commission. Yeah, I just watch hours of that shit.
I used to watch it because I remember.
Desmond Tutu are we
Asantena.
What do you mean, man? I didn't even see that part. Bro.
I watched because again they tried to
Thing over that Stompy thing.
over the Stompy thing, yeah.
And I'm seeing video.
The Bodila Mujahai.
That thing is a dark cloud, bro.
It's a very dark cloud.
Yo,
I am begging you. I am begging
Dude
you.
was tripping, bro.
that thing is a dark ass cloud.
So there was, I don't know what interview it was where I saw Winnie get asked about that thing. And then she's like, she had never felt betrayed like that
much
in her life.
Hey, but nah, take it with a pinch of salt.
What do you mean?
Because we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. Everybody was wilding.
At that time, right?
Everybody was wilding.
Yeah.
And like, we can't admit that they put her through a lot.
Yes.
But a lot of things can coexist.
No, for sure.
Things can coexist.
For sure.
And that's why I say it's a dark cloud, because we will never really know.
No. You. I think
if she actually did that.
Yeah. And also another thing, Maurice, you are right, because our closing remarks at the last episode was that what we know for sure is that Mewini was a very strong character and kept the memory of Mandela alive, right? It does not negate the fact that with that absolute power and following, she can also use it for nefarious ends for personal reasons.
Word.
Right?
Or even if it's not personal reasons, it could have been really for the struggle.
Which is
she made a mistake.
But hard decisions had to be
Yes.
Yeah.
So, for example,
and a grey area decision.
But that for me it's easier, because let's say, you know, like necklacing, it's mob justice, right? So I think you, Des, if you found out that in the name of the struggle, I necklaced your brother, the context is gonna matter.
It does.
And I may have been wrong when I did that because of the information I was acting on. But I think the way you wanna view it in that context, it may be easy for you to forgive me. Right?
Yeah, but necklacing is also it's a
And,
crazy.
and even during that time, bro, like niggas were disappearing.
Yeah.
Causes of death were being cooked. Even by your own comrades. Like we could have been underground literally, and y'all found out I was a snitch.
Yeah.
But that never came out. Like, I was killed in action.
Yeah.
And none of us want to talk about
it has to be
the fact that we actually killed this nigga.
Because it had to be palatable.
It had to be palatable.
And heroic, how we...
Yeah,
Yes.
but it saved you also because no one's ever gonna know that you're actually such a sellout.
So that's the point that I'm making, right? Like we really don't know the things that were
And
happening
sometimes
back
you
then.
don't even know who the intel you're working on is legit.
For example, and you are right, because...
It's like, guys,
Linto tsabon to like the rape cases that used to happen in camp. And you need to just use your mind, bro. Like niggas are nagging everywhere.
Yeah.
What more nagging?
Yeah.
and
during wartime.
And they did have an issue of them niggas misbehaving. In Zambia.
In
Zambia.
Yeah.
The boy I'm going a lot. There's a book Nick Mklongo.
It's wartime shit.
It's called
bro.
Coming Way Back Home. Linto
Do we still have beer?
Minister Unfortunately, there were times where women were put on prevention against their will, which at the time, remember now, I'm the general. I'm like saying, buddy, I can't afford you to be, I can't afford for you to be pregnant. So, but I'm gonna take your autonomy away.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my point is that now I'm taking it in the interest of the struggle. But then what is but you guys are still gonna human.
And niggas were wide.
You're still gonna human.
Yeah, man. Ish.
And then the question is that how did we have to deal with behavior in camp behavior?
Yeah, I guess Kaita we need sort of like if you are because we are here you know what I'm saying? But then
isolate.
Yeah, then but these niggas.
That's exactly my point.
Yeah, because sharp these niggas did way worse than I did. You guys are standing here on the podium. Yeah, get high fucked up, B. Come on, B.
Yeah.
You know?
Wahan.
Yeah, on a hana.
Wahan.
Wife and the woman.
Yeah,
Wife
but
No, I get it. I'm not doing it.
She didn't. There was no alternative.
Okay, get into my.
Yeah, on a hana. And I'm glad like she stood tall on that shit. Yeah, I'm kind of glad.
There was no alternative. She had to.
Yeah, Mara then the black backlash that she got.
That part of history. Yeah,
and
you know, it's like even niggas that were in contours. Traumatized book I see that I told you something. Your first generation ANC cabinet, but look at number between the minister. Like Tito Mbweni was a minister at 33 or 32.
Like
so niggas were like, yeah, no. The first minister, in the GNU.
Yeah, the first GNU.
So when niggas were coming up, the niggas that were holding the gun, they're like, come on, Tess. So there was those things like, now we found, who's this minister now?
Yeah, who's this nigga?
Because now, Mahwala were involved around how the cabinet has to be set up. And that was a big disgruntlement. How Muso winner, Retoba Kush. That NK veterans league, there's a lot of trauma in those stories.
Yeah. I was reading a case when I was doing criminal law last year or last semester. This case was about a black cop, that the community went and they burnt his house and they killed him.
Because they said he's a snitch.
And there was he's a cop. Shit. And they went to his house. Just like how it happened on Sarafina. Yeah. Like something like that. Something similar to that happened.
Fuck.
It was actually so silly being a cop or black cop back in the day, because the white people still don't regard you high enough to let you move into their neighborhood.
And then now your
but
neighborhood doesn't trust
you need to betray the people in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
And still stay with
them.
That made no fucking sense.
So every day your life is in danger.
Yeah, that makes no fucking sense.
And you overcompensate when you get to work, so you torture the black people more.
I think it was just him. They burnt the house. Next door, he had fired off a few shots. And then I think about 7 people went down.
Yeah,
because now like it's like witness testimony, and now I think the case law what that they were trying to explain with that is like, how do we determine complicity
when it happens like that?
Who do we hold accountable in a mob justice thing? You know, do we say you as the bystander that was shouting Mulalin,
are you the provocateur?
Are you going down? Okay, as well. You know,
and how complicit are you?
That's what they were trying to unpack with that case. Well, when I was studying that, it was that subject.
Shit.
Well, do you go down as the one chanting there?
I can't recall.
Yeah, if I'm chanting,
I can't recall. But there was a lady that they did cite who she didn't touch him, but she chanted. She contributed. She was saying Mulala, but I can't remember if she went down. Yeah.
Which is Like that video that Mo sent that you went into a minute.
Man.
Honala ala mo tshwara ka loto a go o tshela fetsa. You see,
shit.
but he didn't deliver the killing blow.
Killing blow.
Right.
But I helped.
Question is
how liable am I?
Then there's the one then it comes into like the definition of murder.
Okay.
You know,
and how culpable are you?
You know, it's the unlawful causing of another human being's death.
Okay.
Yeah. But I didn't cause it. I just pulled him down for the fence.
Yeah, I didn't kill.
That's a contribution.
Yeah, but that's a different charge. Or
Yeah.
what are you?
What are we holding you for? Yeah. But you contributed to the conditions of the death.
Like it's very muddy. It's very muddy. And it's a long inquest because now you have to talk to a lot of people.
Yeah, and I think which is a fair inquiry, because I think it's lazy for us as human beings. Not also lazy. I think the type of proof that we are able to deal with is a tangible one. You see, as a world.
Yeah.
And because of that, sometimes in dispensing justice, right? So in other words, I always feel like justice has to do with reversing or nullifying conditions. So I need to teach society that if Des is the one that did pull in the leg while I was on the fence, if we are saying we're creating a situation where this type of death can also be avoidable, we need to hold account the person that pulled down legs in that dispensing of that justice. Not only the one who hits the blow. So that somebody must not look and say, oh, when Des died, actually the person who got God is the one who led the match. So I may feel that whenever a commotion happens, I will still go full force on this activity.
Until that point.
And there's the one that brought the match.
Yeah.
What do we call it? And then they also draw distinctions between an accomplice and a co-perpetrator.
Who's this one that's blowing his mouth there and telling everyone that it wasn't just me?
It's like, give him justice. There's a lot of people there.
But
And they're
one
like,
obonayo ukuthi udezo tonsinya uthabanga le
Angithi
thina sizojaja lo ogcina.
That's what I'm saying.
And that should be enough. He should take one
but
for
it's
the
not
team.
fair.
Yeah, now Hannah Siglowen. I remember I was watching
yeah,
you
because
screaming.
Because now you charging me with
Now
murder.
I'm getting murdered, but
I'm like, nah, I didn't kill this nigga. It's Taba.
Yeah. Or yeah, maybe I did light the match, but Bali said I must do it.
And there's one who took out the money for the man.
Yeah. Yo, if Bali said he was having cheese, I saw him cheese.
Who brought the tie?
Yeah, who bought the fucking tie? You know?
Just take the charge, right?
And then you overlay power.
The community
and then
will be eternally grateful. Just take it with your chest. The community will take care of your family back home.
And then you overlay social dynamics of power. What did saying no to Mali? What would it mean in the society?
Yeah. When Bali says I must win,
Because I'm trying to say it was difficult to say no to Mali.
Exactly.
Do you know how my life is going to be?
Whoa.
So now that's why the whole thing of power comes in.
Comes into play. But for something like that, like during that time, I gotta remember with the Holocaust stuff.
Yeah.
Trials. There is baby Zang. Like the law is different when it looks at war
crimes.
War, right?
Yeah.
The conditions. So wouldn't you consider apartheid a war situation?
Or something similar, yeah.
But a war would mean both people are in a fight against each other.
But
Not one is
right?
attacking the other.
Yeah, it's a form of war. In other words, for example,
apartheid was war.
So in other words, yeah.
Kaloku iwafuneka participate, so you two thina participate when
We were fighting
ucindezela
back.
mna.
Mkhonto was fighting back.
But when ucindezela mna.
It wasn't a war in the true
It's not a war.
In the true
However,
sense.
however, let's say conflict. For lack of a better word, right?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is that
it's conflict.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, let's talk justice between black and white people, where MKP was banned, was an illegal activity.
Yes.
We are now using the law
was
of the
armed.
day.
It was armed.
Yeah, at that time, it was illegal to fight the state.
Yeah, because them niggas had built an army.
So now there is somebody
And even now it's illegal.
Even now it's illegal. So when Melissa was asking, are there political people that are in jail?
Yeah.
They are because they broke an apartheid law.
And they were judged not under conflict conditions.
Yes. They were judged as if it's a legitimate government.
Or you committed an atrocity.
Like that nigga who bombed. Who
bombed the restaurant.
Yeah, who bombed the restaurant. But he did it under apartheid thing.
And he killed civilians.
And he killed civilians.
Yeah. That's why they say like following an unlawful instructions under those conditions.
Yeah.
That is like now Babuaka, like all these soldiers from Israel, Hore. People were saying if they are acting, so they are saying to them, okay, if you appeal to their conscience and say, but you guys knew what you are doing is wrong based on like news and but they are saying like we were also following instructions. So those people, you want to try them differently because the conditions of the war are different.
Yeah. Hence, kind of again, Holocaust in the day, even as a soldier, right? Like, there's war rules or for wartime situations.
Yeah.
And Germany was at war, right?
Yeah.
Mara taking people into concentration camps and gassing them.
Yeah.
That
So
That's not a part of war.
That is not part of war.
And that's governed by the rules of law.
Yeah, so you can't just say it's because I was following orders.
I hear you.
Yeah, you can't because you understand the rules of war.
Yeah.
And
Even that went against the rules.
Yeah, even that. Dog. You guys are kind of gassing children in fucking camps, bro.
You keep touching it.
I haven't been touching it.
Hey, them niggas were wild, bro. Yeah, Hitler's men. When you listen to that, some of the shit.
Summarily executing niggas.
Hey, them niggas were wild. That man says I got shot to Hitler.
Hey, he was living out his wildest
Do
fantasies.
we ever get stories about how they would react when they had a black prisoner of war?
Yeah, I don't know.
We never hear because there were black people in
Yeah, there were.
We sent some
I
soldiers
wonder
too.
what would happen to them when they fell into the hands of the Nazis.
It's probably worse than the Jews.
Because you're already a second-class citizen.
Yeah, probably worse than
wonder.
the Jews. Because Kishore on that.
I know they were racist, but we never really hear about
what they did to black people.
Yeah.
If
anything,
yeah.
I actually don't think it might have been as bad as what they did to the Jews because
Nah, it would have been bad.
I
think it would have been
I
bad.
think there was just so much hatred towards the Jews that other people like it's okay for me to be a little racist. It's the Jew that I'm actually after.
Nah. I think they would have treated you more trash, but
At least I'm not a Jew.
There was just specific punishment for the Jew. Ma when I next way, when I be like go chase at least we gassing. When I go chase
You don't even know that agenda.
Hey, when I be like,
And you don't even have to account for it.
Yeah, you don't even get a can.
We don't even account for it.
I will account to it. But at least the bani, the number.
That's why they get reparations. You don't.
And you don't get reparations.
Even for slavery.
Because they didn't even recognize
Yeah,
my
when you be
murder.
about board.
Actually, that's your answer. The fact that even when we have a case of slavery, but there's still no reparations, lets you know.
Our board in next. Hey man.
In case you got it twisted.
History. Hey, history cloud day. Don't be so good idea, you. Especially when you really get into it. Yeah. Alright, man. Let's move on. Should I jump on this one? DA is back. And then it says it's time to replace BEE, and it launched a proposed economic inclusion for all bill that they plan to take to Parliament. And then it says so obviously it goes out on BEE and kind of getting businesses the tolang tender and how that works. And then it says they developed an alternative scorecard that enables government to allocate preference points. So it will be sort of like a scoring system, but not like BEE, but it will be based on a supplier's demonstrated contributions to inclusive development and social impact. So meaning, the way they broke it down in their thing is that like a company will have to prove based on like developmental key KPIs and social KPIs and then based on that it scoring and then business instead of us looking at just ownership and things of that nature.
Are they not the biggest beneficiaries, Sant, of government contracts anyway?
Anyway.
They are.
But they're fighting so hard for the right to exclude black people.
Yeah, because they don't want to have you in management in order for them.
Because they get government contracts all the time.
Yeah.
Give one that have to grease palms and
Yes.
and kill niggas and
Yeah. I think
infiltrate SAPs and
Create commissions of inquiry.
they don't have to do all of that. They just submit tender documents.
Yep.
They got big companies.
Yep,
Their
already.
check record.
Already.
Their scoring system is already high.
Crazy.
Because of their inherent privilege. Like they get contracts.
Yeah. What pisses them off is that they have to put in Bali there.
They even get subcontracted because now, even where they don't get the contract,
they get
and I get the contract, but I don't know how to do the work, I'm
Still
still
getting
coming
work.
to you because you know the work.
They're still getting work.
They just don't want me in the race.
Yeah, they just don't want to have black management. And I think it's all about management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's what it is.
Because the management thing still, like if you look at those BE scorecards, it's a huge deal.
Yeah.
It's still a huge deal. That percentage of black women, black management.
Because they always get the work, bro.
Yeah.
So, batho.
They don't want you in management.
They don't want you anyway. They only want you mopping the floor, bruh.
Because you know that contract, that hospital, yeah, Bethlehem,
Yeah.
that they busy,
That they busy
that's the
building.
one company. That's
That's building that.
Yeah.
Shit. And it's not different.
Sinners.
You know that thing, that it failed as a project, the national dialogue.
Yes.
I think it failed because I think
it was canned.
no, it happened, but it failed in terms of it was
Did it
not
happen?
full. Yes, it happened.
Oh, I didn't
It
even
did
see
happen.
you-
It did happen. It did happen. It was
But
a
it was
big one.
supposed to happen over a protracted period
Yeah,
of time.
yeah,
Then
I
yeah.
think Mkwanazi happened.
Yeah, Mkwanazi happened.
Yeah,
or-
overtook the headlines. Yeah.
So, I suppose because in a government and politicians inside, it's always gonna be used as political scoring points. Because for me, here's a conversation. When you look at these laws and you look at the condition of black, it's very clear. It's like that thing about genocide. It's clear there's no genocide in South Africa, right?
Yes.
So, if we're gonna have a conversation that's earnest, in good faith and honest, ke batla re kene ka kamoreng. Re dule fatshe. Re re mfana, the gymnastics of what we are trying to do, the amount of money it takes, it's a lot for both of us. Unhloile ne? Unhloile. How ngani?
Yeah.
like, ne? So maybe we have to deal with the psychological drive of that.
Yeah, but
Because everything else that you are advancing around why you are convincing of no, it's not coming from a hateful place. It's not no. Let's just agree you do hate me, but there's something that drives the hate. But almost everything that the DA tries to throw and gaslight black people is that they just don't want to be honest.
yeah, DA is a big gaslighter, but
It's just gaslighting us, bro.
every time they speak, I feel gaslit.
Because on one hand, they will tell you no, they like rule of law or they like inclusion or fairness, but but by all metrics, unemployment metrics favors white people. Ownership of economy favors white people. So all these directives that you are doing are not talking to the matrix of the country.
Yeah. Which always just reminds you the constituency they work for.
I was going to say,
they favor.
one of the other things is that from a voting point of view, you have to build narratives that feed your constituency, even if you know that things you are addressing are dumb. Because people are subscribing to you for something else.
Yeah, because if you watch that announcement, Jabona, like they started just breaking down regarding the political beneficiaries of PE. So basically just breaking down or trying to make it seem like NC is the biggest beneficiary of PE, and it doesn't necessarily help you as the everyday average man.
But here's where they will run away from. So let's use 5 black billionaires. So they'll say Motsepe Mamane, but they will not tell us to make Motsepe a billionaire. How many white people around him have to benefit either by borrowing him money or by bringing them as partners?
Or being subcontracted.
Which is what Mitsu was saying. They won't tell you that. They won't say, Cyril Ramaphosa, they will say, because you came from building nothing. Okay, which companies did he buy into? Who gave him the money? What was the condition for the repayment? And what are even the conditions are, if you buy into this company, You can't even change the language policy of the company. You can't even change the head. Good, like you don't even have the power. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk. It's a dishonest discussion.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, we call him bullshit on it.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah, we call him bullshit. Maybe they actually, PE needs to be. They need to tighten up that shit.
I think that our racial relations are so murky that we can't even have important conversations, like honest conversations with each other. So even if they may be right about something,
Certain things.
it's like a meet.
Yeah,
we can't hear
they
it.
lack good faith.
We can't hear it.
It's like a meet.
Yeah.
Or even some of the suggestions that they have on this alternative scorecard that could be implemented into BE to make it even tighter.
Yeah.
We just don't want to hear anything.
Yeah.
We don't even interrogate whatever.
Yeah.
And
And it happened. But another thing that I'm not going to admit, instead of forwarding to you,
Yes.
we are no longer engaging the point, right? So we may also miss out on its merits.
Yeah.
Because we are fixated on legitimacy. Because with us, we feel like white people lack lecturing legitimacy.
Yeah, I don't even think that is something that we are unaware of. I think we know and we are fine with it.
We are fine. Yeah.
I think we are fine with the fact that we actually don't want to talk to you.
No matter how,
Because we're
even if bring us
even if
benefits.
you make it some sense.
Even if some sign or fact were to come out that actually Helen is the best person
to run Joburg.
to run Joburg, we still won't care. We will still not care. Like we don't even mind doing it to our detriment.
Yes.
Yeah. To show how committed we are.
Like we are fine.
Yeah, we'll take the dumb decision. We'll make the dumb decision.
Yeah,
Just to prove a point.
Our chairs.
Yeah, with our chairs.
It's like Musaida in company. It's like Musaida.
When you knowingly know you're doing the wrong
Company
thing.
ka fiela and one ka to brush.
The way I'm gonna stand on this bullshit.
Yeah.
We are perfectly fine.
Yeah, we are completely fine, man. I know.
We are not a nation, man. We tater. We are not a nation.
And the thing is it's small little things like this that show you how murky the GNU is, because today we see the leaders of the GNU to something offsite thing. It's today and Bajing outside.
Okay.
And then I think there might be a report or whatever. Yeah. But there's always, it's murky, and he did it because of the murkiness, like Hunali. So he needs to get everybody back on board.
And I also think that, and the lesson that they are missing, because I also feel like, the way that we behave, we are trying to tell them something, like, because they are unable to get to a point where they actually do some introspection and they actually realize that the reason we actually don't want to hear anything from them is because of them.
It comes from a fun. Yeah, it's not from thin air. This thing.
Like it's
the
not
message.
It's not registering to them that you are the cause of all of this. This started with you, and there's certain things you have not done and have not said.
Until you do that,
and until
we'll get to the next level.
We can never get to the next level without you just admitting that this is your fault.
Yes.
It's by your design.
Yes.
We are here because of you.
Yes.
And
so yes, you might complain that we could have done a lot more to alleviate black people out of poverty. You might be right. But we know that black people are poor because of you
to begin with.
You won't admit that.
Yeah.
You won't admit that we wouldn't have this problem if you had not happened.
Exactly.
Beautifully put. Yeah. It's like we are so diametrically opposed, because your frustration is you feel like you've got enough points about the solution
for us to move on,
but you don't want to buy into what we are saying the problem is, because you are part of the problem.
Like you can't even admit that a large number of our societal problems, including the ones that you look down on us for,
Yes.
Including the ones you don't like us for, that may not exist in your society.
Yeah.
Ka mokgwa o re etsang bana ka teng, ka mokgwa o re ratang ho tshilafatsa ka teng, ka mokgwa o re sa batleng ho sebetsa ka teng, or whatever it is that you might think about us.
Okay.
Across the world,
It's created by you.
you know, even when you look at African governments and their inefficiencies
Yes.
and the corruption,
Yeah.
you cannot admit that this is your
Not the
fault.
way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's all out the mo.
You did this.
Yeah. It's all
Ke re na le
out the
template ya rona wa re tlisa democracy.
Yeah. It's all out the but you just want to make it seem like it's all black incompetence.
Ekare ke rona,
Yeah.
like we didn't wake up and find ourselves in this
Yeah.
situation. You
Like
brought
this.
it to us.
Yeah.
We didn't have these problems.
Yeah. And they gaslight us to fucking bad. To fucking bad.
Motho are all these African leaders are undemocratic. Like, who taught them would they have even known what democracy is if you didn't come here?
Yeah, because now the DA is making it seem like hey, it's been 30 years of BE. You know how many lives have been changed. It's time for a draw this thing. I mean, it's only been 30 years, bro. Young niggas had like a 400 years red run. Like, yeah, maybe by ANC, you know, Kiddy first beneficiary, but you know, just give us a few more fucking years.
Really, like humanitarianism and human rights, and that's like, you know, the buzzwords of the day, and the basis on which a lot of these so-called progressive and forward-looking democracies are basing their constitutions on, right? And then you have like really horrible things that are happening, like your ethnic cleansings and whatnot, right? Sure, we were fighting, but we were not wilding like that.
Like this.
We wilding like this because you turned this against ourselves.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
like the Houthis
yeah,
and the
that's the
Tutsis.
Rwanda.
That was your do. You did that.
They were white people, kind of getting the previous government before they had
independence.
Yeah, they had a hand in that shit.
The Belgian, I think it was the Belgian.
The Belgian government or whatever.
My bro, you did all of that.
Nah, bro.
And then you left us to solve these problems.
Yeah.
You know, human rights is not something that is foreign to us. Like the mere fact that, you know, it's not mentioned, but like it features a lot in a lot of cases, you know, that touch on the constitution. Like Ubuntu is something that
It's
we
innate.
always had.
Essence,
It's
yeah.
innate. It's
Hey,
innate. We didn't ethnic cleanse, B. Like not like this, but not like what's happening in Sudan right
We
now.
were not ethnic cleansing.
Yeah, because the shit that's happening in Sudan right now, but yo.
So we have conflict that you caused and then walked away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now you want to come back and say you have the solution.
And
Right.
then,
You wanna fix it for us.
Yeah.
What you're supposed to be doing is standing in between us and say, "Marumo fati
Ke
kinna."
re bue nnete. Ke re bue nnete. Ke la re Dezo e ntse jena ga ke ne
Ntshwarele.
ke qabantse.
Ke le senyeditse. Nkang ho gomu kena.
relax.
Ho le phodisa maqeng.
Relax.
Ha bana yona.
They don't want to cede no ground, bro.
At all.
Ha bana yona.
At all.
And they want the line where we move forward from does not take anything away from them.
You must just forget about
That's why they're saying for black people to be prosperous, let's grow the economy. They never say if the economy can't grow, it means they must take from those that had illegitimately. If you can't distribute wealth, distribute poverty.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not experiencing
They're not honest, in fact. They're not honest.
yeah, they're
like
not.
even like the subsequent generations who say, you know, we were not there.
Yeah.
Like you, the living embodiment of everything that happened back then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And how about next?
You won't even and can't even realize it. Like, does it make sense for you that all help is the same color as a white person?
Yeah.
Do you never not ask yourself
About this anomaly.
Only one.
why have you not ever seen a white
Help.
Helper.
Eh,
a white gardener at your house.
Hotel you have not seen one.
Yeah.
Taxi tletse makgowa.
Yeah.
How go ipotse wena?
Yeah.
Hore makgowa ha yo ke ndi taxi rank.
Or auctioning.
Security
When
guard.
you drive past Alex.
And
from
the first thing you'll say is that the ANC failed its people.
Yeah. Couple Cape Town, they're driving through Kailish. Yeah. From airport.
They failed us because we're now like fihla. Waba jwetsa gore ba re manage about tshepisa about tshwarisa something.
The consumerism, our love for luxury products or whatnot. You brought those things to us. You told us that you were the epitome of human society. You caused us to want to emulate you.
Yeah, and aspire to your level of
to aspire to be you. That's why we do. How
Gamla. And we use that language
yeah,
today.
we use it. Lino.
Gamla is no longer pigmentation.
We aspire to be you because you've been privileged for so long. We wanted what you have.
Dog.
You are the poster child for
A good life.
a good life.
A good life.
Yeah.
So now when I get that, and then I want to become like you because you said you were the model.
The model. You were the model.
I'm the degenerate. I'm the degenerate. How?
Hey, my guy. Hey, they gaslight us, bro.
It's trickery.
Why they gaslight us, bro? It's gaslighting, bro.
It's proper gaslighting.
Hey, find about how gaslight. Yo,
And you would see them even in arguments where they short second.
My nigga, it's
Like,
so annoying, bro.
Does it ever occur to you why every time the Boks are playing, you have white people, including black people, wearing rugby jerseys at work? How go you put Bafana is having one of these big trees? Not one of you is wearing it at work.
Yeah.
Does that not ever feature in your brain? How go you put how come we never, galvanize behind Bafana?
Yeah,
How come?
Yeah, we do it for cricket.
Where's your Bafana t-shirt?
Yes.
Ikai.
Yes.
And then you have the nerve to tell us that rugby brings us together. It bridges the gap between races.
No, soccer brings us together.
How could you not have used football for that?
Yeah, because the
biggest game in
it's
the
a
world,
big-
bro.
Because you always viewed yourself as the other.
Yep.
You always viewed yourself as apart from us. We the ones that always have to
Have
come
to-
to you. But
to
you
you.
want us to come to you on your own terms because when we move into your neighborhoods, you move away.
Yep.
Exactly.
When we move into the universities, you create your own.
You create another. Exactly.
You batla re latele ntho tsa hao, mara ha o latela ha o rate le teng.
Exactly. Ha re batla ho change school.
You don't wanna change yourself into us.
Re batla ho etsa double medium. Walla o lo etsa sa Afrikaans se fe.
O lo balela lo thambo.
Ha re reka ntho tse re di rekisang tse di reka re etsisa wena. Re etsisa wena, re rutwe ke wena.
Yeah, and they don't want to come in, bro. The architects of this shit, bro.
It's all there, bro.
Straight up, dog.
Ungopotsa company nngwe. You know, most companies anyway, everybody, you are not allowed to bring politics.
Yeah, in the office, yeah.
So, the guy about something political.
Yeah,
Then this-
in a meeting.
It was a town hall, I think. Then the CEO about we don't comment on politics.
Politics.
And about this Mandela Day. Because Mandela was a politician.
Yeah, and it's a political thing.
So you choose which politics
You want to tap on.
because Nelson Mandela, they rata the fact that you only like to talk to one specific trait of Mandela being a unifier.
Because he saved your ass.
Yeah, Mara, if there's a Nelson Mandela's quote there, airing education is what. That's why we as a company are contributing to this bursary about education, because even Nelson Mandela said, but there's a Steve Biko thing that also talks to us. So why can't we have Steve Biko's quote in this building?
Because it promotes us.
No, it's political. No, but Mandela is a politician.
Yeah, he's a politician.
He's a Mandela. He's a Mandela because he's a politician. But you don't want us to have Steve Biko's quotation. Harry black man, you are on your own. We wanna see black men, you are on your own.
Mandela Day, they always want us to come through and participate in that.
To the point where even when the DA mid-campaigning will take the statements and quotes of an ANC's former president that is their op and use only that part of Mandela.
But he was
And at
also
that
the
time,
president.
they have been men far greater than Mandela in that movement.
Yes, far.
But he was the president of the country.
Yeah, Lizuma was the president.
Yeah, the one that saved you from the jaws of death.
Yeah.
Because you are about to get got.
Bruh.
And
We will turn this motherfucker all the way out.
And by the way, there's nothing wrong with what Muritse say. The only thing that's wrong about it is to say, Skanketsa style, because we both know that truth. Ne? We both know it because I would do the same if I was in your position. Right? But you don't want to have an honest conversation.
It's the gaslighting, bro. It's like when Chira out child and find out if you don't fucking fix, if you don't fucking admit that you did this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know, and you just gotta concede, bro, and stop gaslighting the girl. Like you've been gaslighting accountability. You know, at some point, in order to fix this shit, you have to be accountable.
Yeah.
You gotta
yes.
give her something.
Or when she says, look, her relationship, and I'm already gonna punish you for violating the relationship, which is leaving you.
Yeah.
But what I'm asking you for is a sense of closure that restores my intelligence or my sanity.
Yeah. For us to move on from this point.
Yeah, just for me, give me this gift.
Yeah, for us to move on from this point.
And you know, I don't even think that, and I used to think that if we were in their position, we would have done the same. But I don't believe that anymore. Because their first problem when they went to every country that they've ever colonized was to refuse to assimilate to the local community.
They never assimilate. Yeah.
It was all about change.
They always refused. They looked down on those who intermarried with the local population.
Yes.
But we accepted them. We even put them in our communities. We put them in our villages. We gave them our women. They married some of our women.
Yeah.
You know, but they
always othered us.
They looked down so much upon us that this is something that they never even wanted to fathom.
Yeah. They othered us.
You know, that was their first thing. The second thing that they beat us with is that their level of cruelty far surpasses anything that you'll ever see.
In the world. Yeah, them niggas will
They can take it there, and they will.
Yo.
And they have.
Yeah, it knows no bounds.
It knows no bounds, bro.
Genocide.
Their cruelty is something that is like unfathomable.
Genocide.
They don't mind wiping out whole populations.
They are literally the opposite of Ubuntu.
They can wipe out a whole population for their own interests.
Yeah.
Hence, it's such a mindfuck that Hitler did what he did, but this nigga showed us what we are. But this nigga showed us what we are.
Even when you look at, like, you know, people that have killed large scores of people in African wars, like the losing team always got assimilated into the tribe.
Yeah, into the tribe.
That's how it works.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That's how it usually works.
And
then
we don't create a separate state. If you really think about how those people have conducted themselves throughout history,
you don't wipe out our people, bro. Even the Persians didn't do that.
They wanted to come into your house and then say, "Come on, I'm gonna open the door.
These niggas were wow.
That's literally what they do.
That's so true.
Yeah, man. These niggas were crazy.
Can you understand how crazy that shit is?
It's crazy.
And it's so brazen.
It's brazen, bro. It's brazen.
It's so crazy.
It's brazen, bro. It's brazen. Huna le mapa amfana tsabuento that history page on Twitter. In at least like the percentage of land that was divided of South Africa.
Yeah.
You know, it's sort of like a pie chart, but yeah, them niggas were wilding, bro. Them niggas were wilding, fam.
Hey.
Them niggas were wilding, dog.
You know, when you think the help is black, that does it never, it's not lost on you that it is, ne? So the community like bo the estate things in our our solidarity as black and white people, or even Indians and everything, always has to do with something that we feel is the protection of our property. then we are unified, you know, because now I'm a property owner. So one day, ho ba le aksa o plan le eng hore batswadi ba bake or ho itsweng ho bana to foster neighborliness wa bo be ke ya mo le makgweng ba botse hore rona as batswadi there's something we are noticing about our children as far as race relations are concerned. If your child asks you these questions, or why all the helps here black, and what will you as a mother, what will be your answer? And I want to see if the black person's answer, parents' answer, and the white person's answer are the same. But the question from the kids is innocent. Bone, no, we can't bring those things here. Then we don't have a community.
Yeah, it should never be discussed, but the uncomfortable questions are never discussed.
So our community is based on, you've just looked at what is it that we have as communities. We are homeowners. You wanna operate with me
And
at that level
capitalize,
only.
Yeah.
That's all you're interested.
And Mfana, it's true that we are failing each other. And it's true that the ANC government has failed millions of black people.
It has.
But there wouldn't be anything to fail if you had not created the problem.
And the rimaza problem is
Begin with.
And what the problem.
and but remove it on from
Yeah, what are the move on the Yes.
and double story na nze ya hodimo ne. And tlamele re theletse re a tseba.
Why are we poor?
Yeah.
Why don't we have land?
And you always gaslighting us.
What happened to our livestock?
Exactly, bro.
You know? When we were running away,
Fucking land.
that was you, dog.
Where's the land, B?
You came here to loot.
I don't
And now
know.
you calling us looters.
Yeah.
And then you are telling us
And
for
then
we have dysfunctional family homes.
Yeah.
And families, and you forgot who took out the father.
Or we can't just take our land, but y'all niggas were
Then you
taking
wanna
the
fucking
land.
tell us we've got an alcohol problem that is owned by you, that was
brought
introduced
by
by you.
Yeah. And then you try to make it seem like like when we want to take the land back, that's sacrosanct. But y'all niggas did it like it's nothing. Like there's still like pictures of never posted in kind of Western Cape, but about dog. Like
Just
people.
in fact, one of this podcast
Man,
that I'm
dog.
listening to, né? That guy is talking about like certain like Czech boys who would own 10 square kilometers of land on a farm. Why it's about 10 kilometers?
Jesus, boy. 10.
Ikhathatsa
10.
ngawumatha.
10
10 is a lot.
How?
Bro.
Fun.
10 is a lot.
Where did you get that? Like, so you just came here,
And just took 10
decided-
days.
Where your eyes
you decided
end.
to check in land, and you just decided, okay,
Yeah, from here to
I'm taking this.
Ilahlile.
Ilathil. This is mine.
You didn't pay for it.
Yeah, you just
Or
took it.
somebody's undeserving.
You just took it.
And like it was such a mind fuck to us when they were doing that, because we didn't have a concept of somebody owning
Land.
land.
Yes. Land was productive. La dula kapa la
Yeah.
jala. Ha le tsamaya ho kena e mong.
We base
Ne re sa
camp
etse le
in-
mabota.
Yeah,
Defense.
and that was
Yeah.
that's what was causing all, like so much conflict, because if you look at like the Khoisan people, they were grazing,
And
they
they would
grazing
move
their
around.
animals. They move around.
They'd move
bruh.
around. There were
So
no
now,
bans.
in June, I'm elsewhere in the country
Yeah.
because ke a tseba go mona ho bata, there's
Yeah,
no
wa
food for
ba-
my cows.
Kya shift.
Kgomo tsa ka di fula kwana.
Be ke jika neng.
Kya mo.
Ka jika.
Ka December ke jika,
Ke a
ke
jika.
jika he banna. So na le polasi mo.
Se kampetse.
So campaign.
You telling us it's yours, jwang?
Jwang, we rekile o mang?
Ma. Who did you take it from?
Yeah.
Nah.
What do you mean this is your land, bro?
Yo, them niggas, bro. Them
And also, don't you think also, which delves into another realm, more, when you look at the concept of land and nature as God's gift, right? Because there's also seasonality. Where the abundance of God and the way He designed the world. Kurwena, like, until we get a mudim, with the way we stretch our lives around seasonality. Ula iketsa modimo. Wa re ntwe ne le yetsa. E ntho se ile yaka.
Hey, bro.
Go shota fela go shota go nkele letsatsi wena.
Man,
If you could, you would.
Yeah, shota go nkele letsatsi wena. That's how batla go charge le di taxi for the solar panel. Because modimo wena.
Hey, man.
I wanna cruelty. That's the I wanna rona But I would say that fine.
Yeah, them niggas are cool.
The cruelty.
Yeah, them niggas are cool, but them niggas are hella cool.
And they didn't mind.
Yeah,
you know
and
what?
they never want to admit that.
Fuck them niggas.
Okay.
Never say mind.
Culture when they go on, I'm fine.
Sihloho.
They wanna go on, I'm fine. They wanna go on.
Yo.
Yeah, we learned that shit from them, bro.
Shaka was wilding, yeah, but he took those people in after he fucked them up.
Yeah, and that was the name of the game. It was war. But you were not ethically cleansing niggas.
Yeah. And I wasn't creating an apartheid state.
You're not ethically. Look at the shit.
Subservience.
Yeah, look at the shit they're doing at Gaza right now, bro. Like we watching them live jive wipe out a people there. Live jive, I'm fine. Live jive. Like we watching them wipe out the people.
And the concept of ownership. Wabana capitalism and the concept of ownership. Our relationship with nature was that Mudimu urifile these gifts. We organize ourselves around them, whether it's seasonality or whatever. They came with the concept that they will take God's gift to mankind and will have an owner.
Well, if we don't wise up, Mfan, they could be back.
They can.
But they already are. The signs are there.
They could
come back. They could come back and say, you know what? I want you across the world. You're the only niggas with a viable place to live.
But to your earlier remarks, I know
we might have to take this back.
Yeah.
The whole thing about even about Cape Independence.
They might come back. Bro.
That idea is being seeded.
We might have to take this back.
That Cape Colony.
Look at what's happening in Sudan right
now.
Sudan right now.
There's murmurs about the UAE.
Yeah. So they were sponsoring.
Gold by
they take their gold.
They go and go hunt their lions and whatnot.
Yeah.
UAE is like this small.
Right. Doesn't have gold mines, man. They got hella gold.
They're the second biggest exporters.
You know,
they got hella gold.
The way the rich of the world are extracting resources from Africa, I don't think it's far-fetched that at some point they're gonna say, actually, why am I extracting? Let me just
let's just go.
Yeah.
I don't really like that.
Let's go.
Let's
just go live there.
Fuck these niggas.
No, they're living there. It's happening. That's why I get about it. The UAE again is driving out the Maasai in Tanzania
because they want that the
resorts.
They want to turn it into.
It's already even here in Eastern Cape. There was remember back the ruling Dubai family bought a big tract of land in the EC. The Mobo Palabo, they've got a lot of tracts of land. Bahari, the private airport that never get reported about, by the way, because those people they don't fly into the normal airport.
Into the national.
Banally concessions the government bafita directly with their aids, bafita balende. There are places with landing strips that you are not even aware of.
They're gonna come back and find it.
They will.
They are coming.
Not one of us has a nuclear weapon.
Yeah. And now I'm talking about it.
And our armies ain't shit.
And in 2019, and in 2019, this thing is that they might pause. Putin, they might pause their own conflicts. Africa.
They'll come, dog.
Because that's what they did at Berlin conference. They realized
we have everything here. We could literally close off Africa to the world.
And everywhere else.
Like you can.
We feed the world. You could electrify the world.
You could collapse our stock exchanges, our economies, our currencies. But even if you were to take out all of that economic bullshit away, we would still have everything we need.
We'll still be good. We'll still be good.
We have food. We've got minerals. We've got water. We've got the weather. We've got livestock.
We have everything. Mare.
Yeah,
solidarity. We are not singing from the same hymn sheet.
Because when's the last time you heard about the African Union?
Got these conflicts.
Yeah, when's the last time?
We live in a.
Let's the African Union too.
Yeah,
this point I get the West.
Yeah, when's the last time you heard about the African Union?
African Parliament.
Because we used to have a kind of chairman. Maybe it's chairperson, African Union was Kosazan at some point.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the current one is.
Yeah, I don't know who the current one is.
I don't even know who the current one is, man. Alright, bro. Just to switch it up. So officially this week we are the first in Africa to register that twice a year anti-HIV jab. Oh, we are the first in Africa to register twice a year anti-HIV jab. It's got the scientific
He's
name.
like, put me in, coach.
Yeah.
It's my cue.
and
Please start over. What's the word?
The vaccine, the HIV vaccine.
Yeah, the anti-HIV jab.
Yeah.
ARV basically.
Yeah.
But I get what's about
got
if
like a
you are
scientific
negative.
name.
If you are negative an ARV, it's mostly for PrEP. It's for pre-exposure. So we have registered that new one.
We're the first in the world.
No, in Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, the first.
What does that mean? What does registering mean?
So now it's about to be
Roll out.
Yeah, roll out. Like so.
We're going
maybe
live.
The medical maybe some regulators have
Acknowledged it,
reviewed it. Now it's about okay.
Let's start.
But now the problem is it's not going to be accessible to the public
yet
because of the funding that was withdrawn by Trump.
Yes,
because the only reason
I think it's back.
The only reason the ARVs and the PrEPs were affordable was because of that funding. Because it was subsidized.
Yes. Yeah, because another thing they mentioned here, the jab is quite expensive because when you take it, apparently it's about jab, and then you have to take 3 pills, I believe. So it's 3 pills. So the 3 pills. So altogether, currently right now, it's $700. The cost of that.
Being poor is so expensive.
700 what? Rand? No ways.
Yeah, I swear to God.
I read different.
Yeah,
I read different numbers.
Yeah, not one. Wait the injection 5 clip, and the back of the pills are 2 clip. So altogether, it's $700.
Still cheaper than PrEP.
It's $700.
That's
No,
a
but
that's a subsidized cost.
No. That's not the subsidized cost because that's the I get have so the generic yet. So the generics are supposed to come in.
Because our government doesn't put medication out if not everyone can access it.
Yet.
How much is PrEP?
It's cheaper than that. It's cheaper than 7. It's cheaper than 7.
Give them a 3 feet.
But is it like per month? Like is it like a 30-day course? That's 300.
Yeah.
So in a 3-month period, it's just under $1,000.
So with PrEP we have the generic.
Is the generic 300?
Yeah, the generics are cheaper. So with the eba meeting, how so dumele kind of generic makers yet. So now utotola the original one from the pharmacy at that price point.
The OEMs.
And it still needs to be subsidized and all of that thing. So that's why that 700 rand cost kingara. Okay, can I injection 5 clipper, the PDC 2 clipper.
So when I'm doing an 700, uzayifumana le 8.
No. Yeah, because I get it still new.
So question I was saying, around 700, it's no, it's because we know without condom.
So Bali it's sort of like early release shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, when it's announced to a PlayStation yard.
The first batch is gonna
be
now my problem is that we're all having the 6, but now because poor, now I don't deserve to survive this shit because I'm doing the same thing as you. Mutona link 700. Angsanga mangisho ngithi kushuthi mina manje ngoba ngena 700 ngizothola 8.
But when you have to wait until
so manje
while I'm waiting about
abantu abanemali. So isex yabantu abanemali manje.
While you waiting for generics to come out.
So isex yabantu abanemali manje.
Or waiting for the government to subsidize because I get like when I leave
so I must wait for the government to tell me when I can have sex.
Yes. And I get when I leave roll out like for instance normally KZN the government normally subsidizes rollouts of because they normally use them as kind of baby song during the start.
Okay.
As well. Yes. So provinces like the KZN, they're gonna get there's gonna be people who get this injection subsidized already.
Because they are part of the sample.
They're part of sample groups,
Yeah,
part
research.
of studies
Yeah.
and research. But maybe you got to Eastern Cape. If you wanna be first batch of this thing,
You must
currently now,
be part of the study.
it'll do yeah. But you have to wait for rollout. It's gonna get cheaper. It's gonna get cheaper, but it's gonna
But
be a
between
rollout.
now and then,
It's gonna get cheaper.
it's 6 and 700.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not like you were taking it anyways.
Exactly.
That hypothetical person wasn't on it anyways.
Yeah.
Because they still prep.
Eka logi prepi duru.
They still prep.
You're not
I'm
on
not
it.
gonna.
No,
I'm not
prep
gonna.
is cheap.
It's 300. You just said it's 300.
Yeah, no,
If I'm not gonna buy a 30 rand condom, what makes you think I'm gonna buy
but
300 rand medication?
I'm including even the ones that can afford it. And then Tweba got down.
If I'm not gonna, yeah, but
and they saying they saying because the article I read Barry
Condomic mahalamba.
Hey, I'm honest. How?
because they're saying
Economic mahal.
if we can at least get like 40% of the country on that shit,
Yeah.
like we will be a long way
And then
to alleviating
and then the way let's say rating
HIV.
le musu la ba bono ha le rat. But alefa the flavor, alefa banana,
banana
To entice you more.
entice you to even get more.
Be bad.
What's I about?
Dog.
We've gotten to such a stage where we can really eliminate HIV.
HIV shouldn't still be a problem.
Should still be a problem.
We can eliminate it.
We should be
eliminate
looking
it
at-
entirely.
We should be looking at other problems, not HIV. We in fact we're supposed to have killed HIV a long time ago.
yeah.
We could because we don't even know where the hell it came from. If at all it wasn't man-made, ne? If anybody was to become HIV negative, it's literally gone.
It's gone
for good.
For good.
Because you can't make HIV.
You can't make it.
You contract it. So it's not like we will cook it again.
Yeah.
Or when it's a
Yeah. So give that to Barry. If even like 40%, when we never into some crazy stuff, like even we get like 40% of the country on this new thing, yeah, we'll be so closer to baiting by 2040 or something, like totally eliminating this bullshit. Like for it not to exist ever.
But it's not the
the
thing that
country.
it was. It's not the taboo that it used to be.
Yeah, it's not a taboo.
It's like now it's just one
Yeah,
of
but
those
then
things.
why aren't we en masse going prep wise?
But even if it's not a taboo, nobody wants to catch it.
Yeah.
Nobody wants it. But
Do you guys test?
I test.
I do.
test.
I do.
Yeah, I test.
I test almost every year.
I test.
Oh.
Nike about it, I think.
Test the bana ba tswa.
How about clean condom?
Yeah, no. Yeah, man, I got it.
Where's that too? That too.
Fucking hell. I don't want AIDS, bro. I don't want to catch that shit. Prep, all of I'm all for it, bro.
Just because you don't want to use a free condom.
Exactly. Or what? So what's 300 with you not using condoms ever?
Yeah.
Eliminate too much sepan.
Because le bonzi ga di ba.
Hey, I live about it. So get on meds, B. Like, what's your problem? Like,
I'm
what's
already
your
on
problem?
so many meds, Des.
Nah.
Ngapha ndiyacwangcisa.
Wow.
Ngapha zi
Yo,
antidepressants.
sana. Yo.
Like, especially my 1K, like, you don't have trauma. You don't have trauma of how AIDS used to kill niggas.
I
Kaloku
think we
ndiyashubana.
all do because I don't. There's very few of us that can say I so can
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of us can talk.
We know.
Yeah,
what
we
it does.
saw it,
We've seen
bro.
it, yeah.
We saw it. And we
An average family say pat le motho ga AIDS.
yeah. And now we have this opportunity to eliminate this disease entirely.
We're dragging our feet.
And we're dragging our feet, bro.
It's just because of the way you contracted. Yeah, but
Also-
if it
also-
was something else, if like we fumana ngenye indlela that was not sexual. I think besizoyikhawulezela londo because then we just say like with COVID where it was just like hambiyojova i-vaccine and then move on with your life. But because inomntwana ophakathi lento isenayo la element
why are you on this day?
Exactly. Or like what kind of sex are you having? Like
for you to
are you fucking dirty niggas?
Exactly.
In a
stigma
still.
Yeah, it's another thing.
Because also I think innately we shouldn't forget that the premise of sex is always a very private thing. Like sex is just it's like an intimate thing,
and nobody wants to take it out the bedroom.
Yeah, it's not an
to a doctor's consultation room.
I say headache.
But happy now. Like every time, like HIV stats are talked about or studies are happening. They're always happening in the KZN, right? And I'm always like thinking it's always niggas. It's like it's the niggas who are averse to getting it, kind of getting meds, averse to using condoms, averse to
just to medical care.
Yeah, to medical care. And like sharp kiro na tsaka
yeah.
I see you mean.
Hey man, girls don't like condoms for shit. Let us not.
No, for sure. But I'm saying like niggas are the issue, bro.
Let us not act like Hasibo bad in time.
But
niggas are spreaders, man.
Niggas are spreaders. Yeah, niggas are spreaders.
Also, you can say give one bad in time.
Niggas are spreaders.
When I'm going to mela.
Or omo pore how we lata.
Niggas are spreaders. Yeah, because now sharp.
Niggas are drivers of relationships and sex.
Yeah, to be
honest.
Yeah, sharp vana. Yeah, it's us, please.
Yeah, niggas are drivers of sex and relationships.
And then you want to put everything on me.
Marriages.
I must be the one to be on birth control. I must be the one to be on PrEP. I must be. Hey,
niggas need to be on PrEP,
man.
Now you be like that's why
you need to be on birth control and niggas must be on
PrEP.
Yeah,
niggas need to be on PrEP.
But you need to be on birth control.
Niggas will be on PrEP. And let some of the education like my time. I wanna like KZN that KZN my time.
But low my time it means you are saying they must admit like, that they are out here. It means you are saying man I'm in the streets fucking. Anzuyenza londo utobistima. Utobistima sam galento ithethayo.
It's counterproductive.
Yeah, but it's there.
And if I say I only sleep with virgins, ne? It means you are saying the women I'm sleeping with are dirty women. So we are one man who's on fagela man's ending galenduzana. So utabafast bums is fair, in fact.
Yes, but something is happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what Mbali is raising is a legitimate barrier. All it just means is that you need to be smarter around how you
the marketing
that barrier as well.
The marketing, like
because I think another thing that we must not discount is no matter how ideal or perfect a solution we always think we have, we must not discard the buy-in it requires to land. Because the buy-in is also important, and if a perfect solution does not have buy-in, it's useless.
Yeah, it needs buy-in.
Because buy-in is important. That's why like when people treat you like a charity case, like, why don't you appreciate this thing? Like we are doing this, like, but we still have dignity. Like like you must also understand, like as much as we are recipients of charity, we still have dignity.
It's like umdakubuza bana awuphangeli kodwa wenza usana. Why ucinga fana unisex yabantu abaphangelayo bodwa.
Kapa ke tlo ikokobetsa ke ka di machalete so batla o tseba ke tlo etsang ka yona. Ha se mosebetsi wa go tlo etsang.
It's the nika le mali ra uniki. Yena mi anpora londo.
Wabo.
Wanga.
Hey. Why must you strip me naked?
Hey, don't strip me. So sometimes that whole thing about sex education comes at a factor. The moment you're gonna go to rural folk talking about sex, out the gate, you're on a negative.
And I prep leona how lo latara ngaki. Hey, ba okinya diposo.
Yeah, they still make it difficult. They still make it difficult.
Now you have to admit.
Yeah, like there's still like a whole questionnaire thing.
So if I go there, they're gonna ask me,
they're
"Bananza,
gonna ask.
When was the last time you had sex?
When was the last time you had
So
sex?
must I say that it's because I'm having sex with multiple partners?
Yeah, and a sharp,
Kanama.
and a sharp, it should just be a test.
Or you can just say that you want to protect yourself against the person you're with.
But I just said
I would say.
But
they shouldn't ask.
They shouldn't ask.
They shouldn't be asking.
What you should be asking, test, am I negative? Negative. Ngai prep. Done.
I think maybe they're also conducting collecting stats so that we can say 40% of people that take PrEP do it because they're promiscuous.
It's invasive.
It's very invasive. And a very high nature PrEP, it was marketed more to prostitutes, sex workers.
You see?
Sex workers.
And gay men.
So you already being judged out
So
the
you
gate.
see, when I come there asking for it, you're already thinking,
Well,
"Dlala
one of the
ngayo la
things that
strategy."
Because they keep on noting they have high risk sexual
Which is true.
Yeah. Mara now stats are showing who
But you can't roll out something over the prostitutes.
why born.
You don't want to get a buy.
You're not gonna get the buy.
You don't want to get the buy.
No.
It's actually fair.
Why born. So look at medication.
Yeah, so you have to market it as or position it as
yeah. And sometimes like just get out my business, B.
also.
Yeah, just get out my business. Like, just make it easy for me to get this shit.
Hey,
Like,
by
I
coming
mean,
here,
you can't
made-
just go to the pharmacy. You need a prescription.
you need a prescription. You have to go to the doctor.
It's also like getting the morning after pill. That's also so humiliating. And you get there, then you must fucking fill in that
That
questionnaire
fucking form.
When after people time like swell is paza, man.
yeah.
Time like swell is paza.
No, man, I don't
Irekiswa
want
on Zulzi, but
And if
iyathengiswa on Zulzi.
yeah, because those you can do over the counter.
But they were trying to prevent people using Plan B as a contraceptive.
Okay.
Which people were doing.
Which
Okay.
people were doing.
And it's also not good for your body.
It's not good for your body.
Okay.
It's hectic. Because never monitor how many times you
Well,
can.
What do they say when you come the fifth time? They say, "No, my sister, you can't get it."
Yeah, or nah. Relax.
Do they actually keep that on file just to say,
They keep
"I've
that shit
come
on
4
file.
times"?
Like if you take it this week, what next week? Yeah. Nah, it's a
So I
problem.
can't even go to a different discount.
You're having this baby now.
No, you can't
Then
go
go
to
to clicks.
Probably
Yeah.
could.
You
Or
can.
go to clinic.
But if you went to the same, let's say Obloma Bethlehem, it just came in one.
One of more, that's how she got into birth control.
Hey?
Neither more, no. How she got into birth control. She got into birth control because she had gone back to that pharmacy
Twice.
for the third time.
For the third time.
In
And
a
then-
month.
And it's the same lady.
Lady there.
Hey, so I'm a hopo lare.
Yeah.
You clearly having unprotected sex. So that was her schooling her now. No,
Can I eat? Can I eat?
let me put you on this thing.
Can I eat?
It wasn't even
cheaper.
her parents. Like she
Why?
Less
she, got, she
administrative.
was advised by the chemist
Yeah. Can I eat?
because she noticed that she kept coming in to get these morning afters.
We clearly cannot stop you from those.
Yeah, so we have to put some guards
Yeah, man.
control.
Yeah, hey, niggas are slow, but niggas are slow on the vasectomies. Niggas are gonna be slow on this fucking prep
I heard
shit.
your conversation about vasectomies
Yeah.
last week, and I was so much in disagreement.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
And now I'm all for it.
so much in disagreement. Vasectomies are not birth control, guys.
I'm all for it, but
Give us birth control.
Yeah, they're not birth control.
Give us birth control.
Refer the capsule. Kapa
Banifile
injection.
i-birth control, banike condom. Zana nibona ningena
I wonder
se-clicks.
if we could solve HIV and AIDS, then we can focus on the STIs.
Yeah.
Then we can focus on the
the pregnancies unwanted.
We have this. We have an
birth control
all-in-one.
yabanna.
A fucking condom.
Yes.
A
It
what?
stops pregnancy. It prevents HIV. It prevents STDs.
Which one is
A
that?
fucking condom.
Condom. What need?
No, Mudimu Ntate.
Yeah,
A fucking condom. It stops all of these things.
However,
it does.
In
it
one
does,
go.
it does.
And there's no aftercare. You don't have to make sure someone goes to somewhere after we've had sex. Yonke lento sigqiba ngoku.
however, Ribwene. High monate ka condom and high
they
intuitive.
They haven't solved.
No, I'm telling the truth. The thing is, we mustn't go around these things. Clearly, there's no uptake. But technically, you are right. Condom, technically,
It solves everything.
but we are human beings. There's something that it takes away from that moment when sex has to happen, which I'm saying, which is being intuitive. The condom,
And sometimes sex is like all a person has in this world of bullshit and stress,
the only thing you can enjoy,
adapting, it's the one thing that you have.
It's like looking,
it's like it's like that. You take
enjoying the same way.
You take that away.
I'm not taking it away.
No, but you are creating a lot of barriers around
you
it.
Can't don't fuck with that.
But yeah, your
I'm
way.
fighting everywhere else.
Your way.
It actually answers why, but by the
Actually is more cumbersome because now after we've had the sex, now we must worry about making sure that I get to. Now I must make sure that I get to discam within however many hours. Now you see now all the stress that comes with after the sex.
Yeah. Afterwards.
It's just like hey.
Mara, happy. The thing is happy. The biggest problem also that we have around this topic is we are the number one problem as the human beings because we know the risks of sex. We've tried, when we try culture or religion to manage it, like rotel.
Yeah, like rotel.
We try medical intervention, like rotel. We are trying everything.
Because it's about a little rotel.
But do you think niggas will take a male contraceptive?
Highest uptake ever.
I don't think so.
Bullshit.
Highest uptake ever.
Bullshit.
Nah, I don't. It's
Highest
bullshit.
uptake ever.
Bullshit.
Niggas' attitude.
Bullshit.
To even taking yellows, things that enhances their sex. Niggas don't want to take shit for sex.
Yeah,
bro.
you might be cooking.
Nah, niggas are the problem, bro.
Yeah,
niggas
sex,
are the issue.
Because the nature of sex in into a
Yeah, and niggas just want to seem like keep on the Superman, keep on the sterile. My nigga, you need help, bro. You need help. You need help with getting your dick harder. You need help to make yourself safer. You need help. And niggas just don't want to take help when it comes to sex. Because we are not against sex. When I know fandam when I feel sexy. Like you don't need any fucking help. Any.
But but male
Nah, niggas won't take that shit even if they offer it. They won't take it. They won't.
But I think niggas are taking enhancements. There might not be yellows, but there's a reason we have pizza libumpesu.
Yeah. How you administer it, yeah.
It's something that's always been there. We know.
Yeah.
That's why we have like certain foodstuffs that we think that
enhance that thing.
Yeah.
I think what there's a speaking
needs to stop.
I think when now it goes back to what I was saying. What you're talking to is that how this thing is accessed and administered, the stigma it. So, for example, I won't go for help that has a counter.
Yeah, like men's health.
So the interface, I think, or in a sense of formality.
Like men's health.
You see, Mara, if it's like it's within the routine now, I'm close. If my administering of that is within that routine, it's easy for me to do it.
Guys, but I think the best way to see that if something has an uptake or not is whether or not it's still available in the market. It wouldn't still be in the market if it wasn't flying off the shelf. And it's being sold. It's being sold in garages now. Sexual enhancements. Yeah, fine. The niggas are on that shit. I went to the toilet at the when we at the border. On the floor. There was the gel.
Yeah. Kamaga. The Kamaga gel.
You didn't know what I'm here for.
So I don't think that niggas are on that shit, bro.
Yeah,
maybe I'd just like there to be a choice of whether or not I have babies without me having to give up sex.
Yeah.
Or use condoms.
Straight up.
Or appealing to a woman's conscience.
Straight up. Because I'll jump on that shit.
The option is
I'll jump on that
crucial.
shit. Jump on that shit. I'm down with like kids. Because Barry vasectomies are free. Government actually gives them out for free. Yeah. Cool,
yeah, when I'm done with kids.
Yeah, I'm going, bro. For free. Cool, yeah, snip this shit.
I got a friend who just did that.
Yeah, snip this shit, bro.
Can take with PP and fit.
Yeah. Snip this shit, man. Yeah, no, we just niggas to, you know, once they roll out that HIV thing, fun. So we have a whole generation where AIDS just doesn't exist anymore because we now have the opportunity, but we definitely now have the. Yeah, there's ice here, but it's in the weekend.
Responded.
The last topic I have here again, Tom. The one we didn't discuss last week, yeah, the Milnerton bullying. Do you guys want to get into that?
What happened? I want to know what happened. I was
Yeah.
ready to read the.
Yeah, so in LA, 8 students. There was a video that came out.
I saw that video.
8 rugby players. They look like rugby, or some of them are rugby players. So there was a video of them regarding assaulting. There was these other kids that were being assaulted. So Baba Natakari, like bats
And rods
and yeah, ne Baba Sharp like twisiras. Wow.
Why?
I don't know if that was initiation.
Do you know when I was in high school, there was like an initiation ritual where all the old boys would get assaulted by all the new boys would get assaulted by the old boys, and then they'd call that shit tradition.
Yeah,
we got dunked in a drum of water. Jeez, did y'all get the dunking?
Nah, I don't think so.
Y'all never got the dunking?
Nah.
Maybe you didn't come to school that day.
Everybody
got the dunking.
I didn't get the dunking.
It was like a big drum.
Yeah.
And we don't even know what the hell was in that thing, bro. Give me that
Afi.
And I wouldn't put it past them to even piss
Pee,
in it.
yeah.
And then we'd line up, so grade 8.
Dunked you inside.
And then there's 2 matric boys standing on either side.
Baptized. Baptize you in piss. Yeah, because my thing is that why do all of these initiations involve some sort of humiliation?
You know, Des, you are asking a good question. You are asking a good question. I think, you know, like, to be co-opted into something. Ne? You know, like, whenever we talk about how even politicians, when they go and they come up, or people that have money, they always it seems like their conscience leaves them, leaves them once they make it on the other side. Right? And you are like, bruh.
Okay, but okay.
At what point do we... So they kill you on
why
purpose?
do they do that to you in the army?
They do it in the army too?
Like, no, the drill.
Yeah, but that's intensive training.
No, but it's not only training.
Not only training.
It's being verbally berated.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they do that too.
You know, and you put through a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that too.
You put through a lot, you're humiliated.
Yeah.
They do that too. Yeah.
So why do they do it there?
Yeah, I'm gonna come to that. So
Yeah.
I was still cooking. So I think whenever you, because remember all these bullying always has to do with seniors.
Give it a chance.
Always has to do with seniors welcoming the juniors.
The juniors, yeah.
Ne?
Into this thing.
Yeah. So to me, it's almost as if, Luena, so the system owes you now to humiliate somebody else. PTSD, okay, PTSD. So you're gonna get to the point where there's things that are genuinely for discipline, but psychologically, I think you need balance. I'm now enjoying because the process that Eki went through in
But essentially it was supposed to be about killing your old self to induce you into something
coming
new.
of age.
How do I kill your old self?
And building camaraderie with your new, because now you've humiliated you've seen each other as
basically. Yeah. But it's sort of like Rebola your old self,
old good self.
Your old good self, pure of heart, and then and then now for one time we show you the real world. Like we remove your blinders now.
Yeah.
And the real world has pain, So it's supposed to show you the real world as pain, ubuhlungu, mara. Even after that process of pain,
Comes
there's still brotherhood. There's still
Comes the rebirth.
rebirth.
after rebirth. That for me, I'm always thinking that is. It was supposed to signify that. Mara ibe ka no se focus just on the pain and the humiliation
the
of
humiliating
it.
part.
Yeah.
But that's how I kill your old self.
That's how I kill your old self.
Ngathi le black man party le bayidlala
Yeah. Why, what?
pha
And it's really happy say kopane in South Africa's context, kopane le racism. Why, what?
Taba kampa.
In South Africa's context, kopane le racism. So now it's not just humiliating me for the sense of killing my old self. It's sort of like, and like now this is the only opportunity I have as a white man to show you who you are.
Yeah. So,
But why are we calling it racism?
It is racism. Inal racism.
Yeah, but the white boys are getting it too.
nah, in these cases,
Like in our school, the high school that we went to, the hostel kids were going through a lot, and it was just white boys in there. They went through a lot.
They were still getting it.
They were getting it more than us. They scholars. Bago balang.
Yeah, at the rest.
That's actually true.
Yeah, at the rest.
They'd even make them come to the girls' hostel butt naked, bruh.
Yeah,
they
and
brought it
make
to
them
worse.
come sing outside our windows.
however, then it goes back to what Mulisi was saying earlier when we were having the political debate, is that now, because of how wounded we are as black people, racism, we now
can't see
carry
it.
that chip on our shoulder.
I can't see it without it.
Yeah, so is.
But however, guys, we even have a term for it in our colloquialism.
Treating you badly.
Yeah,
Lukolo zamandaki.
Yeah, what
treating
treat
you.
you? No treat you.
Yeah.
What titwa?
Yeah, what treat you? Yeah, what treat you? Yeah, ninwere what treat you?
Yeah.
And it was sort of like a rite of passage.
Yeah.
Because unotwa primary school, now uta high school, but
Everybody got a rite of passage.
Which is why I'm saying this is the business case for solving racism. Because it wastes our time.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah. Ukotisa, yeah. Ndo
Ukotisa, how do
Oh,
makoti.
hey.
It's ukotisa.
Ukotisa.
Hey. I'm like, where did you grow up? True.
It's a rite of passage.
It's a rite of passage. Yeah.
And
And it's looked down upon now.
now it's looked down upon.
Yeah, but the families are heavy-handed. Yeah.
Oh, Mama Ben Basse.
Also, the humiliation that patana di lobol.
It's a rite of passage.
It's a rite of passage.
And there is humiliation.
Hey, there's humiliation. For 2 hours.
And then Nalimbali, on our way here, we were discussing humiliation rituals. It's
And they're gonna switch you in there.
yeah, and it's like a human thing for at certain parts of our lives where
Someone feels the need to take you down a peg.
yeah, like humiliation
Yeah.
rituals
As
are
an opt-in.
as an opt-in to something.
Yeah. That's why ba re di ditsotsi ko tronkong hore another thing hore re tshwane nna le wena, which is why I was going back. Hore re tshwane. If nale modise re ja nyoko ka corruption ka botsotsi and Des wants in, we need to make Des do something that in and of itself will be criminally incriminating. Because re ka se mo fe tšhelete a sa tshwane le rona.
Go rekisa.
O tlo re rekisa.
So you need to be a bad man like us.
So now imagine, you see how we like to project of this. I would do anything or to be in certain leagues. How fit that out to fit we pedophiles. Because that's all of these conspiracies that are going around the world with like rich Hollywood stuff like that. But no,
Illuminati shit,
you want that role?
Or you kill a person or whatever.
Those are the rites of passage. It's got nothing to do with talent. Are you now willing to do that? And here's the thing, by the way. Now that we've told you, you can't turn back because now you're going to tell on us, then we're going to kill you. It's join or get killed. You know too much.
Even gangs have rite of passage.
Yeah.
Gangs
No more.
Gangs have it.
Mahwana bolotsa bana in the army.
Yeah.
Mm.
You even said le masole, dog.
Le masole.
Like, Manyora masole aren't treated
The same.
easy. Yeah. It's not easy. Boma bena wanyiwa.
Hayi man kodwa abantwana bayana babethi bebenga that was not
Your first
Yeah,
year
that was a lot.
as
that was too much.
That was, yeah.
Yeah, king.
They were being beaten.
Abantwana bayana.
Oh yeah, the kids.
Milnerton. Hayi.
No, that's
That was
Yeah,
not
they ends up being-
initiation.
yeah,
That was
they ends up
abuse.
being
Yeah,
abuse.
it was brutal.
That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
abuse.
That's
Yeah,
abuse.
It was brutal. And they had like hockey sticks, like
Bruh.
and cricket. You know how hard those shits are.
And they hit them hard.
Yeah, dog. I think Hanya.
You could kill someone.
Yeah. The other kid apparently after that shit he couldn't walk.
Get depravity.
Yo, abakhohlakele mana bayana.
Yeah, like
And
they were just
they're
cool.
smaller than the victims are a lot smaller than the
'Cause they're
fucking
kids, kid grade 8.
Hey.
And then them motherfuckers are matriculants who play fucking rugby, bro.
No man, that was
And
very
then them are
evil.
all shabaka short.
That's an assault charge.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. That's what it's become. Babutidi
assault.
case.
Babutidi case.
Yeah, Hubutu case. So apparently Hunona Eliwane, who was an aggressor, but apparently he's 17. So he's not getting charged like adults.
As an adult, like
As
the
an adult,
others.
yeah, like the
There's one
adults.
that I saw on TikTok where they said the mom was an attorney, so managed to get his name taken off of the list
Is it?
of aggressors. And then there was like a whole
thing
thing around it to say no, put his name.
put
He's
it back in.
he's one of them. He's one of the criminals
Yeah.
because this is criminal what they did.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, because Nagets about K1 fella who
Yo,
isn't.
sana.
Hano Matakisi. Yeah, so they're not going to be writing exams at the school.
Ndingababulala myself nami yabayana.
Yeah, because when you imagine how in a long one how
Ha. Hi.
it was unnecessarily cool.
No.
Yeah.
Unnecessarily cool.
Ha e sa le dipapadi tsa-
Yeah, it's not like a rite of passage
Hey.
now. Like you're just taking maybe some joy.
out of the
Yeah, in the
yeah.
activity. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
I
say
think
it's
also like
for the
these sort of
sport.
things. I think it shouldn't be taking kids through rite of passages. I think it needs to be like a job of an adult to
I
bring
agree.
you into adulthood.
Adulthood.
Yeah.
I agree.
And that way, re dumelane hore nthwena re tlo e etsang right
Line I think it's a job.
You are right. Le rona ka nthong tsa lebollo, for example, one of the other things that the communities are berating gore basue ba ntse ba ya ka ba banyane.
They're getting younger.
Oh, they're getting younger.
Yeah, because-
kids are cool, bro.
Yeah, and jwalo, that's where you find out while this thing is beautiful, what ends up creeping in ke ntho e re buang like ha re bua ka racism is that now this thing can also be hijacked for somebody who was genuinely racist. Now we put up behind the legitimacy of this thing. So le rona is majita se re nka qabang ya dikimi re isa ka kwana because ka man ha se a mmao le ntatao.
Utlisa bongwana ke go ngwana.
Matter kaofela
Impa ha ele motho a moholo who's overseeing this thing o tla kgona ho bona fastnyana hore ena ha e sa le papadi ya bahlankana wa bona se le beef wa bo mara jwale rona le tsang some niggas rona matsotsang hae it's niggas that tell themselves o kutlwe re ndise wa ke ko
Like there's this show called Boots in China on Netflix. It's like an army show.
I watched it. You need to. I was gonna recommend it to you. I
You
loved
saw it.
I finished it. Yeah.
So, Len, it's so fucking brilliant. One diamond na trita that other gay nigga job because of
What is it called?
because of homophobia.
Boots. Yeah,
It's based
yeah.
on a book called Pink Boots, I think.
Oh, I didn't know it was based on a boot on a book.
So this
Yeah.
boy, he's gay.
He's
né?
gay,
and he
Yeah.
enlists.
He enlists in
And
the
then
army.
there's a new drill instructor that gets commissioned. to
Yeah,
come-
da.
yeah,
Yeah.
And he's particularly hard on him.
On this nigga.
Only to find out that drill instructor is
He's
also
gay.
And then you find out at the end of the season that he was doing this because they
Well,
see each other.
Yeah.
So he noticed him first.
Yo.
He's like, "Hi, Kenamona, he's one of me," and
Exactly.
he gave him the
I must be harder.
Hardest
first time.
treatment.
And that phenomena
and
exists can
the
gaze.
ku etsa tjena because
ka suspect.
ke tswa mona and ku ntisa because mo yang teng
Wanye.
holonye, especially for people like
Yeah,
us.
like us.
And that nigga was
Then
hard.
if that's the case, why ungangixeleli upfront bana bra
But the way I'm
okay when
thinking,
kanje ngam and shit's gonna get hot. Why do you tell me after you've made me suffer?
Because then what I
I'm trying to show
Because
you
your brain is going to channel it.
Yeah.
Your brain is going to channel it. Tlamlo skatsi.
If I think you're helping me be stronger, I'm not gonna fight you. But if I think you're just singling me out and being harsh to me, I'm obviously going to constantly object and fight you at every turn.
Yeah,
but if you're upfront and you say to me, Epra, uike kanje ngam wena kuzonyiwa 14, so let me help you get through the shit.
No, I can't help you. I can't help you because the people that you're going to deal with afterwards are not people that are going to tell you or give you the privilege or the luxury of knowing that you've been treated like this because
he's gay.
I have to give you the conditions that you most likely going to encounter in your everyday life.
I'm prepping you.
I'm
Prepping you for one side.
You're not going to have that luxury.
andali
side.
uba uyandiprepha but ngasuke undixelele.
No, because even giving you that psychologically sort of like disarms you.
Yeah, see, like the psychology.
Yeah, the psychology, because now how we want as treatment. Yeah, so that you can handle it.
And if you survive it,
you can handle it.
then you fit. If you don't, then you shouldn't have been here. Because it was one of two things. It was either he drops out or he gets through, and he made it through.
And he made it through.
At what cost?
And he
But
was
he
soft.
had
I'm father. Yeah, no, mentally. Some of the shit they did to those boys.
Ingleba was almost similar.
Why and how?
The movie.
How so?
So in Ingleba, a father ubulotsa ngwana hae aleng gay.
Yes.
Ujutsa ba sure be hard on this nigga because he's still primitively thinking being put through hardship will solve homo whatever. Only to find out the hard nigga is also gay. Mara mfana abamubhaka.
Then they had to kill him.
Bebamubhaka ntwana re bhaqile.
That's why they had to kill him.
Yet the baitaka hasidi kore when he goes as gay he was openly gay. Haba balo mudukisa thabeng. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Aba hayo mara. Ntweleng elinyahlatsa nyona le yona mos.
No, he walked in. They were spooning. They were spooning after
swimming. Yeah, after
or whatever. Yes. And then he caught them.
Yes.
And then no one ever spoke about it. And then on the way back.
Yes. But they knew that. Yeah, but to both of them, they knew that Orbone, ne? Because he in his mind is like, while in Tritaje, but they are not confronting the issue.
That Oblawak is his own ally.
Yes.
No,
his own initiator.
No. Because
they pushed him off the cliff.
Nakani was the
protagonist.
Was the one in the closet.
Yes.
Ne? And then he was having an affair.
Yes.
But Nakani himself nilimsuya.
He was an initiate.
No,
Nilimsu. So Emma, the initiate was a boy.
Oh, so Nakani had an affair with
the other Musu
who had a wife.
Yes.
And then there was a gay boy who was an initiate.
Yes.
Nakani killed that nigga.
Yes.
Yeah, because that nigga, Nakani was looking after that nigga.
Nakani saw the kid saw Nakani and his boyfriend.
Nakani
What happened? Nakani, the young one, Obula ba bona no bona ke digay ne o ratana le Nakani ke le thama le grot so re mara mfetwa wa tseba retena ona he's gay, he's clearly closet wa mo jitwa I am closet mara it helps you otole because we all went through this so this one is still being rebellious
Nakani
the little kid.
The little kid.
Nakani has always been
but Nakani wanted a relationship.
Nakani yes Nakani fell in love with Musu.
Yes.
They were in love.
They were already in love,
but this nigga had a
family. And Nakani nabatla more.
Every year, yeah. This guy, Nakani, every year, his character would always go home because that would be the only time he'll have unfettered attention from this nigga. Because
to see his love.
Nyan, rebellious. Maria tseba Nakani o gay. Mara tseba o ratana le amo. Haba back. Imufa a card
like a power.
Jale no am just like our community where we come from does not allow for us to be out and out about who we are. That's why even then, Gabo December, who fepan trainer, Ketamona is the only time Komang Kopana le time I
it's the only time I can feed his.
So in about Kikobulera and Nakfishara, Lanye.
He didn't say it, but it was like implied. It was in the silence.
Okay.
Oh, it was silent.
It was in the silence.
It's about Nakanabari. I think 29 Kobulera Fisha. It's about Fisha Lumon.
Oh, yeah, to off him.
Yeah. He didn't. No one discussed it.
They
were coming back. They were coming back from the mountain, and then they were walking down.
Yeah, so
and then
he
slipped a little, and then you thought Nakani was going to save him.
Help him. Oh,
so this takes me back. I think So when I was looking at that movie, I was like, when it was discussed, we missed the bigger message because we Xhosa people's outrage on it was as if they are being accused as if who are typing. But what they were missing the storyline, that says we can see how people that live in primitive areas would go into these practices to hide something like this. For example, I always say to my mom, because my mom is Catholic, I'm like, when scandals about sex break out in Catholic, it's about boy kids. It's not girls. Because but who were homophobic in the olden days, the only respectable thing that you can do and not be married is to say I'm a pastor. So it means then the church ended up attracting people who were closet homophobic, homosexual, right?
Yes.
Because during those days, that was the only thing you can do where people will not question why you are not married.
Yes.
It's actually
And be respectable.
But it does not mean the religion encourages it.
Yes.
It's storyline saying like it's a Brokeback Mountain.
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I've seen
Because
that. Yeah,
Jake Gyllenhaal was also the single guy that was in yes. Nakhona bebesia once a year or some shit
For that amount.
What's it
for
called?
that
Brokeback
Mountain.
The one guy passed away, ne?
Yeah.
Heath Ledger,
Yeah.
Were
So
they
now
breaking niggas' backs?
They were each other.
yes.
Yeah.
They were breaking
Brokeback
each other's
Mountain.
back.
Yeah, so
breaking in a lane, like breaking the horses. Like the wild horses and making them tame.
But it was the devil on charge.
Yeah.
the devil. Actually, it was. It was.
Because
Similar to like
Heath
the-
was married in that movie. He
Yeah.
also had a family.
Also had a family.
And Jake Gyllenhaal was the single guy that was in love with Heath, and he would like there was like this. He had a what's it called when it's a solo speech? What is it called? When he had a monologue.
monologue,
He had a
yeah.
monologue where he was telling him, "But mnandiyakuthanda, and when I'm just a thing that you do
Yeah.
once a year when we're
Once
up
a
the
year on
mountain,
this thing.
but you are my everything."
Yeah, that's why the storyline is powerful, but it ends up gets.
Yeah, hidden love, man. And then now, like my thing, maybe just take it back to the topic. Yeah, like these initiation stuff, like there is good in them, and I do agree with Mohore. These transition initiation stuff should be handled by adults.
Yeah.
We can't
Should be handled by adults.
Yeah, we can't be having matriculants. It's a lebana, and we know what kids are. Kids
Then
are inherently.
If you're gonna leave it to
cool.
adults, then it's not gonna be initiation. Then it's just going to be orientation.
But it's still initiation.
It's
And
an
an adult is
initiation.
not allowed to
Because they
initiate
know-
a child.
They know better than anyone. No, but I'm not saying in a high school setting. I'm just saying in life in general. They know better than anyone what the world has to offer.
Yeah, but it could be done by the teachers in Bali. in
No,
high
it's
school.
that sounds illegal even.
And the schools, they know this thing
No, but
happens,
if
just turn a blind eye.
if the what you call it, the teachers, the rugby teachers are dipping you in the water.
That sounds illegal. It sounds like child abuse.
Ha hona ntho e tenang, ha hona ntho e tenang batho ba baholo mahaeng than the fact ya hore mmuso o so kene mabollong. Because now there's these legalities. Things and ya ba sitisa. Ha ba kgone ho sebetsa.
Hey, Mara, it's a give and take, man.
Yeah.
It's a give and take because without it, this is how we're getting
Yeah.
kids beating up other kids.
Yeah. But unobua net how like what we tend to lose in these things that it's a coming of age thing and a rite of passage and sometimes we need to be taught that the world is going to be a tough place over and above then going through education, going through like that's why even at the street level life gives us an opportunity because it's the element that they introduced to us by Hojola is the extreme shit. And then Hasokin
And for men, bro, like for men, like institutions that encourage brotherhood are important. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's not bullyable or if it's not bullyable or something more conducive, it's gangsterism.
Yeah.
Because men do galvanize for brotherhood.
Yeah.
Whether you know what I'm saying?
That's why
So it either goes one way or it goes the other.
That's why to be encouraged or these kids are.
Mara men need where men gather and men shape men.
Yep.
As Majito, we need that.
And if you don't do it by design, it will happen by default.
It will do by
And
default.
it's not even a matter of it's not only the fact that Majita need to do, the women need it too.
The man
Yeah,
needs
yeah,
the other side too.
Because you need us to shape these men for you.
True.
Like for you, the only way you get the man that you want
Yeah.
is if we have shaped him for you.
Yeah.
For you, ne?
Yeah.
But you also need to be shaped to be able to handle this man.
Yeah. And what we finding now is that the babies and the red pill groups
Yeah.
are now those communities for the
Yeah.
boys now. But they're forming red pill groups.
Yeah. And that can get very toxic.
And it gets hella toxic.
Because Arwashabanto of shaping, it found expression living Lidi Papali Mantwa. When we were like simulating
Yeah, playing house,
family,
whatever.
yeah, playing house and
Yeah.
stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Namara nesigwa just for like men's getting camaraderie and you know just
Solidarity.
and just into brotherhood and stuff like that, like kintrete.
Yeah.
If you look at how prevalently gangsterism is now, like people still, like teenage boys go for that, where they can be accepted by other men.
And another thing, was one of the other things about these things is that how a community is shaped. You find that the ntwana tse holang most nang le khotman ha di sa fumana bokhotman because we've made bokhotman only be accessible by the cards of whether there was a brother born into your family. You know, ha re sana bokhotman.
Yeah.
So if ulintwana only one him, how na makhotman because now there's so much rights, there's so much
Because unona khotman tsa ka.
yeah. So we are not benefiting.
Yeah, unona khotman tsa ka.
Dikasi and communities hadisana bo khotmane, hadisana bo ntate.
Because uno tseba khotman tsa section ya hao.
Wabo? Hadisana
These are niggas you looked up to.
How na bo etapi like how sana mme.
And you looked up to these niggas, Bob, because they get all the bitches like,
Yeah.
whoa, like, yeah, give my khotman. Like this is how
This is
it
what
was
you're
a
going for.
template.
There's a template that
you know template. Then I want to be like
watch his moves.
You wanna?
Yeah.
I remember that Hotman Lilling when I was in high school. Hotman Lilling, blind.
Yeah, man, you want to be like
And when
me.
I was a teenager,
Sure.
And
And he's got all the girls,
so
but
my face 7 good looking hot man so fitla kokota ra hae ra bula mnyako a fufuletse blind
That's fine.
so the shampoo.
so like bad thing kai re mona ga di call the whole way kara ntse ke try like my daughter para hot man then ka bana
Yeah.
First car.
First car, dikoloi. You be like, nah, man. Like this is a template of being a mujita.
Now the inverse is also true. For example, like skina lobonare. Hage ha hona bo grotman. So I mean ha hona ma grotman and it's that ha hona bo grotman. So even these kids ha ba romei wabo ntana tsakasi. Or like the chance encounter ya hore you might get a pearl of wisdom but abutita bangula o roma. So nning itse ha khutlisa
Something.
o bona something uduma tafule ya hae. Then there was an inquiry whether ki buka king khotman then ya o tsebe that eng how king ha twa hana tsona na ke na but oh now then am ntwane ga ena but wa se ke tseba ra ke na le responsible ntwane ke ne ke latlele maele wa bo ntho tse wa di sa le
Yeah, it's a lead.
ga di sa le
It's a lead.
ntwana di rome ma khotman a sa le batho ba ba holo re batla computer le bana for bana ba ba jang
Yeah. Yeah.
re jalla ntwana tsena di chi
Ha sa hlompheha le
Re sa hlompheha le rona re thiu.
as ma khot
Eh,
as ma
rona as ma
khotman.
khotman.
Ha sa hlompheha.
jella di me
re jalla dintwana tsena
Yeah,
di
dimedi. We competing for the same girls. Well,
Re batla ba from
Nah, be. Ha sa hlompheha le go.
bomba le ba batla Gideon on a first name basis.
Dog. It's some whack shit.
Some work shit,
Right,
yeah.
man. Right, man. I think we can wrap it here.
Make you couple two picks, so everybody if there's one interesting, just like about
how are we going to pick thing at the last week that you couldn't get to? Where are they now?
Nah, man. Let's didn't get it deleted because I thought they would be like too old.
So
Yeah.
there's a nice one I got.
Oh, you have one. Okay.
It's a topic. So are we truly tribalistic or it's just social media jokes, especially accounting into how a lot of millennials marry outside of their tribe? are we truly tribalistic or it's just social media jokes? Especially, let's say, taking into consideration how a lot of millennials marry outside of their tribe.
Yeah, because remember recently there was that thing, I think there was a tweet, this one girl was talking about how, well, she was sort of praising how matriarchal Xhosa culture is.
Okay.
Yeah, and then obviously then it started sort of like a tribal war because then other people felt the need to mention how matriarchal they are. But Lebona jumped on it. No, but
I saw that
yo,
talking.
we have queens. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
oh, is it?
Kibalo
Oh,
Bedi,
Kibalo, okay, yeah.
Mujaji.
Yeah, so they jumped over. Okay, yeah, we see her, but you know, we do it even more. Like we are ruled by women. Oh, and then it became sort of like a tribalistic thing.
Yeah.
I guess with the question,
I think we are tribalistic.
I think
But
we are too.
I also think that we are able to coexist.
yes,
And sometimes regarding to our chest when we poke fun at each other.
It's just in jest.
We're just making fun.
It's
man.
just in jest.
just making fun.
Yeah.
But we are tribalistic in the sense that like we are proud of who we are, and we do take issue or we find certain customs from other tribes weird.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
like even, you know, you see, if you weren't tribalistic, if there is a tribalistic, just to set an example, we wouldn't have Miphato Fapani.
Kalebollo, eh.
It would be
Even within
standardized.
Basotho, Miphato Fapani.
Yeah, it would be standardized. Yeah.
And then Miphato ena e shebela na fatshe.
We looked down on certain practices
And
of
bana ba
your
Basotho, Miphato ena ya Basotho, even though ba shebela na fatshe bona bo bona, ba shebela ha ba se ba kopana ba shebela
Mangoni
fatshe.
fats.
Ha ba qeta ho shebela ba khosa fatshe ba shebela bana ba sa bolleng
Fats. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Ibe bani ba sa bolleng ba sa circumcising ba shebela gona fatshe because they feel they are tougher than we are.
Yes.
Yes. Mazulu especially.
Mara gona re ba sheba re bone banna.
I don't want
Mara bona ba sheba gona le sea weaklings.
Yes.
Why when I
Yes,
did
yes.
Mara it doesn't mean no ga re gone phedisana more.
Yeah,
We see it and we see it
No, Pitisana Rakhona.
and we marry across like you said.
Yeah, we do. We do.
And I think I think we are tribalistic, but another thing is that we over exaggerate it, how problematic it is. I don't think our being tribalistic is problematic,
Yeah.
right? So I mean, most of us we have kids across, right? However, because you see, when you are tribalistic, for it to be material enough to shape a community or a society, that's when it's a problem. So, for example, I won't let you work for me because how much old. Yeah, but I could hold a tribalistic view at a social level that is harmless. Man,
Oh, yeah.
Or gona ba re bitsa diphoofolo.
yeah, like him
Yes,
Japere.
Japere.
You can language how buam
Yeah.
suit but usitshele masokhuluma ke.
Yeah.
It's harmless. Yeah, because I don't think Mzulu thinks he's so above me that it will materially change my condition.
Yeah, no.
At least because like there are things like education and urbanization that have now nullified all these other things that could easily have become problematic or used to be problematic.
It's problematic xa seyifika ponithi nina amantombazana amaXhosa athanda imali as if ngasithi sodwa
Yeah,
abantu
even
abathanda
that's
imali.
just banter.
That's just banter.
ayobhenta
That's just-
le
It
nto.
is just banter.
Nide nixela
No,
nomama benu.
but guys, there's still no harm in that because
There's no harm.
sometimes it's true.
Yeah.
And when it's true, how do I want to say it? Like I want to say, like there are things that we know about each other
The stereotypes.
Like the stereotypes are
that-
coming from.
that we
Something.
that we identify each
Yeah,
other. by.
like-
So the example that Des said earlier was that somebody had said that the Xhosa community or culture is very matriarchal. Yeah? Bro, we are married to Xhosa women.
And it's true.
We work with one. We know how bossy they are.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
We know how bossy
It's
they
so
are.
true.
Lidichobo.
Blind.
Cold-hearted,
We
bro.
know how bossy they are.
Even at work.
So if I poke fun at Xhosa women and say, "Lula
Wow.
control," bro.
Now, the litmus test to check Rumudise is not coming from a problematic place. He can say this and still marry one.
I married one.
If what I'm saying, he was holding that view to
As
an
on
inferiority
a complex type
complex.
thing.
Like, no.
Yeah.
You hear my point? He wouldn't take his hard-earned money to go give it to a Xhosa man.
Yeah. He married one.
Right? But what we also do as people is that being overly sensitive takes what it does, that we create problems for ourselves, because now we get triggered about small things where now our bandwidth gets spent defending the indefensible.
Yeah.
Like, like when they say, for example,
money. It's not a nice stereotype, right? It's, you know what I'm saying? By chest,
But we know Masadi Bagatachele.
general.
It's just that.
So why in
Lona-
speaker?
Lona top.
Why choki ECT?
Liyeza-
Wongathi thini imali sithanda more than abanye abantwana.
You do.
Chest.
And then sometimes you pick on people you like.
Yeah. True.
Sometimes you pick on people you like.
To take the mickey out of you.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I just poke at you because
I like you.
you're foster.
Yeah.
So like I'm always
I need to have some
Ska to mazul hare ba bitsa di yebo baba.
Eh.
Because we khateza tsa ba re yebo baba to. But I love
I would love to be a Yebo Baba.
I would love for you to say yebo baba to me.
I saw a video today, and they called it tribalistic. This girl was just poking fun at Zulu people, like, you know those men that wear tiaras, the animal tiaras, and the animal bracelets.
Yeah.
You know those ones.
You know those ones.
You usually find them at the text right? They wear the tiaras
The tiaras.
and the bracelets.
It's just harmless fun.
It's
Come on,
And it's
bad,
funny.
bro.
And it's funny.
It's funny.
Bro,
We get clowned for our
bro,
blankets.
for the kobo.
I mean,
Mojapere.
we called what Izilwani,
Yeah.
because Kabakwina,
Yeah, fucking animals.
It's banter, bro.
Oh, come on. Man.
So anijper.
Yeah.
Anijper.
There's no such thing as Mojapere. Ki Mojaha. Pere. Horse riders. Swapa sa pere de research. It's a swapa, so I register too. It's a swapa. But I'm saying that was the lost in translation.
Yeah, but it was lost in translation.
Rebajaha pere barense reja.
So then asikho wrong xa sithi
But
ngomjapere.
we don't take offense.
Yeah. And also,
Because we know that the horse is very much a part of our identity.
A whole lot.
In fact, when it, because even that whole thing about how raselan do you see this thing, like, but bana ba tlo nka ngwana rona mfethu wabo, but now because it's a game, wabo, we like to, so when we go to lobola negotiations, we actually go to things that you are embarrassed about because it's fun. Ra tudisana.
Ona ntate mongwe na go ntate mkwena go nna a re ye modise wa mohlakwana mosotho o nyetse ngwana mothembu. And this is like it's in the Eastern Cape.
All the time. Whoa.
But I'm cause like mothembu.
It's fact.
Yeah, bro.
It's fact.
Well, but we just taking the mickey out of each other.
Yeah, man. I think sometimes happen maybe with the nature of social media, it's just that people become too highbrow about this shit.
It's like when Nas says hating is confused admiration.
Yeah.
Well, you always gonna take a dig at people that you actually admire at some level.
Yeah. I think we just become too highbrow.
And we all have things we could learn from each other.
Yeah.
Straight up.
We're just too sensitive, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, too sensitive.
Yeah, I
too
think
heavy.
the thing about it, like, it's not a tribalistic thing. It's just that sometimes recipient of certain things, Baba, too defensive and sensitive.
And you know, because this is like, I just want to talk on the race aspect. How, like, the way Mahwas in Monatica thing. Have you realized that they're not even able to poke fun at us?
And yeah, they can't.
Because we will take it with race.
Even white comics, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I always realize, like, when you're watching a comic, and they are maybe a white comic, he'll poke at the white people. And
Yeah.
like, the white
Latinos.
people always get it.
Yep.
The white people always get it. And like, I'm always sitting there wishing that he would come for us too.
Yeah.
Because
But-
there's a lot of material.
There's a lot, but
It's political, not political correct.
it's not, bro.
There is
It's
so
like a
much
thin line.
And it's because they did
Yeah,
that.
it's a thin line for that nigga
Yeah.
to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you see how much they did
Yeah,
ruin the
yeah,
fun.
they,
bruh.
they
They
ruined the fun. They ruined the fun. And then look what we like.
Yeah.
There's hella things.
Then
could-
we become sensitive.
Yeah, but we are sensitive.
But we
But
become
nah.
overly
Yeah,
sensitive.
it's like with that nigga thing, like in America, where they can't even say nigga.
Yeah, say it.
Yeah, say it.
Say it with me.
But even though there's jokes, bro, there's hella jokes.
There's a hella jokes.
There's
We
hella
can go
jokes,
it.
bro.
There's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a
there's,
lot.
there's hella jokes, but you can't. Not you. Not you, my G.
So it's left to
Europe-
black people to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't land the same.
And it doesn't land the
Because
same.
I'm really, really, really interested to learn more
About how you view us.
about how they view
And-
us.
Yeah,
and
outside of colonial,
Outside malice, outside racism.
Yes.
Just like when they look at us.
Yes.
our food.
Sure.
You know, because they know
Mannerisms.
everything about what we think about them.
Yeah.
Fana. Like,
But
you know,
if
if you know what you just said, like it's like you know, like when we sing, we take the me care of each other, or they spoil the fun. You are so on point because it's like even our choices of food. See how it's fun.
Yeah.
But you can say mujapa, but why don't you send to now? You see what I'm
You
saying?
can't.
You can make fun about my food.
You can't.
You can make fun about the ghetto.
You can't.
You can't.
You can't.
So we to us like this, we took ourselves to the mountain or whatever. But when you are a white person, you can make a joke about the township because you put me there.
Like I went to a comedy show the other night, and this girl, an up and comer, and she was like lamenting, but obviously in a comic way about Mazulu. You know, like she's from KZN, and she was like really like taken aback to learn the PR ya Mazulu. When did we become these violent people?
Yeah.
You know, like it's as if like somebody started a WhatsApp group, né? And everybody in that WhatsApp group were not Zulu, but they just all agreed that when we rob people, we're gonna do it in Zulu.
That's how foreign looked.
Even like she got robbed in Sunny Side.
Yeah.
And
then there's Zoo.
and this nigga robbed her in Zulu. And then now like she's caught in between being outraged about being robbed and the broken Zulu or the broken Zulu that's been spoken. I don't know, it's not keep on your phone, man, it's keep your phone, man.
I'm so offended that you're doing it in a wrong Zulu.
The Zulu is not even authentic, bro.
Man, it's not keep on your phone, man.
The Zulu is not even authentic, bro.
Like even the crime is committed in our language.
It's not even
What is
authentic.
happening?
Oh my god.
But I don't know. I'm offended at the fact that you speak in broken Zulu or robbing me.
Nigga, that's not even Zulu.
Yeah. But
It's fun,
it's fun, yeah.
But so she's able to tell it from that perspective, for sure. As someone Zulu, but like I would appreciate a white person just being dead ass honest, on the stage, bruh.
Yeah.
We're looking at that.
They can make fun about our jobs
But
because
the
they give us.
way they can't do
They
it.
can make jokes about the help because they came up with the concept of the help.
It's too sensitive.
It's too sensitive.
Too sensitive, bro.
Or the funny things about slavery, bro.
Yeah.
There's funny things.
Funny shit.
There's some funny shit.
Yeah.
There's
some funny
there's
shit.
gems out there, but they can't do it.
They can't do it.
They can't do it. They can't do it. Kapa Bomo no. Kapa Bomo no, Jack. Kapa Bomo no.
Yeah, our stereotypes come from something.
And sharp our differences make us more entertaining. Like it keeps
And
things
interesting.
And interesting, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we and it makes us so unique as well. Even like given our, socioeconomic standards, even though we have we have high levels of prosperity and high levels of
poverty.
Poverty at the same time. That guy, the Goliath nigga, he was also one of the comics, and he said that we are a marvel to foreign people because we know how to articulate the first world in a third world way.
Yeah.
Because we
have that unique
Duality.
perspective.
Yeah, like you have perspective of both, whereas most people are either one or the other.
Yeah. For real, bro.
And the fact that in South you can eat cream just at ShopRite.
My name. that unique perspective of just
go Studio 88. Thola Shambola.
Cream.
golden medal, my G.
That elong re cast to for a video go America.
Mara, do you find it then maybe the issues that we have maybe socioeconomically gets on that saying a bit more than intolerable, because it's not like we are not used to getting along with other ethnics, you know, but then like I wanna like how Zimbabwe, they're just our nearest neighbor. Yeah. And obviously now with the whole xenophobia, like, do you think the socio-economic aspects of it now have made these brothers of ours basically, because they're not too far off. You know what I'm saying? And then now we view Mr. Clevermore a bit weird.
Because of that.
We love more. And give my show on like they
there's Munguni.
this speak someone is not too far off from what we speak, B. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they even have crossed in the official.
The women even look like ours.
Like ours, yeah.
Who?
Like the Zimbabwean chicks. Have you seen like the Zimbabwean chicks?
I
mean, they look like Nguni chicks, B.
They are Nguni.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they look like they look like Nguni chicks.
Yeah.
Zimbabwean chicks. You could date one and no Jampisa away.
Unbeknownst to somebody.
Come on, Zimbabwe.
What,
bro? Unlike from Nigeria or Kenya.
Le Tanzania they banally typology by the South Africa.
Mara how mulata he Zimbabwe they look just like the Zulu girls. They look just like the Zulu girls.
Yeah, I think we're just too cool, man. And that makes us the best country in the world.
Yeah.
Like you can't even, there's no place where, there isn't any place besides your blackness, well for me, there isn't any place in the world where you can go and feel inferior.
Yeah.
Like as a South African.
As a South African. Yeah.
Because like you know that like there's no place, and like even more so now that you see how like the veil or the lie that America's been selling to us all these years.
I'm funny.
And they're looking like the ghetto now.
Ghetto.
America presented themselves as what South Africa actually is.
Yeah.
And it be like a tad even worse, bro. Hey,
like if anything, if you really think about it, we're supposed to be the drivers of pop culture, and we're becoming that.
We are becoming that. We actually becoming that. Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah. We're becoming that. Like we have the cool.
We're cool, bruh.
Shit.
In fact, yeah, like I think
we are so cool.
Yeah, there was a pod where there was an episode where I was saying because of when I was saying our Ministry of Arts and Culture, we are missing a mark as a government in terms of the person we need to have there and what they need to be doing to selling their country globally.
Yeah.
So when I was like saying like the failure of Hey Neighbor, it shouldn't have.
Yeah.
If you had the right ministry, right? And you look at Bo Makhosa, the designers, Bo Tebe Makuku, like there's a nigga that just Bo Tepo genes where the royal family are going to have come to become cousin. Like there's tries that
bro, we turned what's that lady's name, Esther, into a global
yeah. But and you look at our breakaway successes that are not coordinated. Right? And you think about if this thing was and remember the American culture that we bought, we were not buying into those talents because of their talent. We were buying the mechanization because our radio stations were told what to play.
Yeah.
The government told them, in your country, because we are trying to sell our country, you're going to show beggars to McDonald's. But with our artist, piano, everything design, tourism, like there's a pot that we can cook to really sell. South Africa is cool, bro.
We're the most hip. We're the most knowledgeable about other countries. Yeah. We're the ones most open-minded about... Like, you know, the xenophobic stuff, to me, I just view it as like... Our hand was just forced. You know, it's not who we are.
Not who we are.
Yeah, hence
the political hand that was forced.
Yeah, hence my question.
Like our hand
socially,
like,
economic.
It's out of desperation. But compared to like Rona, we are... And you know, you know everything of everything. You know, there's another comedian, he said that he went to some country and he was told that you know, you should watch out for people that might try to like crime, you know, like pickpocketers or people that might rob you. So like, you know, be vigilant, you know. And he was like, bro, like I'm South African, you know, I might rob you.
My nigga.
Who you are telling me?
We've seen it all.
To worry about, and he's right, because like there isn't a country that I travel to where I'm worried about getting crime.
Yeah.
Getting involved.
Bro, I live in Johannesburg.
Kaloja Alex.
Wow.
I'm not scared of anybody.
Right.
Like I'm
You-
scared of
right.
niggas here.
Yeah. Because niggas here will rob.
But I'm not going to Kenya being scared of some nigga that's gonna try to rob
Yeah,
us.
like, yeah, because you look at us, man, like we know squalor while living in the burbs, having a rural
And
insight.
making Squalor look cool, bro.
Yeah.
And making Squalor look cool, bro.
And still being able to touch.
Yeah,
Fun.
a little bit of that.
echelons.
Upper echelons, cara, fun. Luxury culture. That's where it comes from.
Yeah.
But it's still Squalor,
You
but
got, like-
we're out here.
We are an equestrian here.
We're
Animals.
out here, bro. Cool as hell.
Yeah, so we are just missing. Even the geography adds into it, like how our country's structured.
Yeah, it's just that we have this reputation amongst.
Imagine like the entertainment that you like. If you were someone with a South African mind, or like a mind as open as a South African, as a foreigner, like you have so many like different forms of entertainment. Whereas like in other countries,
It's linear. It's
yeah,
one
like
way.
in fact to Renal Tavin, ne, Renal Hamadineo, Renal Shisanya, Renal Kawash, Renal Club, Renal Restaurant, Renal Festival, Renal Event Venue, Renal Mahoshe.
Even the restaurant can flip into a monad
The restaurant
at a certain
club.
time. Even club.
Bro, where in the world, man?
find this.
Where in the world?
Where does that shit happen?
Where in the world?
Yeah, nowhere else. bro.
Then there's just park and party.
Park and party.
Where in the
Cars.
world can you go
Nowhere
Yeah.
else.
and
Find that.
be like, okay, Dintani,
Yeah.
show me,
Yeah, no, nowhere else, bro.
Yeah.
show me.
Nowhere else. Nowhere else. Not like here.
Dili Dili house party.
Coming to somebody's house is a party.
Bro, like our December is an institution in itself, bro. The way they can
Ke December, boss. Ke
December, child. My nigga, you can walk to
We- we
anybody's
not- we
house
are-
but
we-
pray like a December
we not-
and have some meat.
We're not packaging
And
it,
the
bro.
weird. Just ask for some meat.
For example, even like speaking on this thing, racism as well. Like if you look at what Black Coffee are doing, and you're like, guys, we have an opportunity to sell South Africa, even for both black and white. Like, you know how much you can generate as Key December boss, and like, fuck Mandela and Robben Island for December. So for December, we are turning this thing into a beach
Yeah,
holiday
party-
club
party
where the world is coming in,
destination.
foreign
Turn
currencies
South Africa
coming
into
in.
one huge festival.
Yeah.
December, boss.
Come have fun.
Eh,
Whatever type
because
of fun.
Yeah.
because
Whatever
the,
type.
because the political visits don't happen during that time, right?
Yeah. December
December,
boss.
it's kind of from mid-November to mid-Jan.
December was the entire country. We are
All
just
these
in
international
festival
DJs are just landing that Ubali plus Unali, that's landing strip outside the airport.
Yeah, because nobody does December like we do, bro. Anywhere in the world.
But the problem
nobody
when
does
you guys
December.
wanna do that, le batla le batla something a benefit on affair.
Yeah, fana, hey, man. I mean, look at the amount of meat you just eat in December, bro.
The bride.
The amount of meat.
And also the way that we make it, all the various ways that we make it. Kore nama, the way nama rinkansi rasi kating, ibile ina le mabitso, abana Sesotho. Ia fapana ibile ina le mabitso a teng.
Just me.
Nka o shapela chako mfana.
Sure.
Ko shapela
Vos.
vos. Ko shapele ya moketeng.
Yeah.
Ko shapele ya moketeng ya banna. Ko shapele chok.
Hate. Kushapele smile.
Yo.
Mfetho.
Ditlhakwana.
Ko re tlhakwana, ko re maotwana.
Maotwana.
Ko re kila, ko re
Hlooho.
malala, ko re melala.
Same animal.
Hey.
Fana, you cannot
We're missing the mark.
shit to us.
Yeah, we're missing the mark, bro.
Bruh.
You can't do a damn thing, and it makes all the sense why we don't travel as much. There's really nothing else to see, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no reason for you to leave this place.
Yeah.
There's no reason, even the crime,
Yeah. It's not that bad.
even the crime and the corruption can be an advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ke kgona ho reka a deputy police commissioner.
Bruh.
As negative as that sounds.
Bruh.
My nigga,
Yo.
where we at?
Yo. Come buy this nigga, man.
And even as you do that, the country is not really too dysfunctional.
Yeah.
We can do that and still
And
not
still-
be a failed state.
Yeah.
And still not be a failed state.
Things
That's
still
what I'm
move.
saying. That's the anomaly about it.
Shit.
and still not be a failed state.
You know, my president can keep fucking dollar currencies under a couch.
But
My
it-
nigga, and things are still good.
It
out
doesn't
here,
have a
bro.
too direct
Yeah.
material.
We're still
impact.
good.
Yeah, we're still good.
We're still good, bro.
We still know he's lying though.
Yeah, we know he's lying, but we're still good. We're still good.
And
bro.
and khona umunyela on the internet without disappearing.
My nigga, we got the baddest girls out here, bro.
Without disappearing.
O kgona ho ya mahaeng,
Get some bad bitches.
o ye naheng,
Look at this.
o lo hlokomela diphoofolo. O kgona ho bolla. O kgona ho tla Jozi. O dule at Tang.
Yeah.
Senti.
Yeah.
Ne?
Oja Korean food.
Ha o lakatsa na mahlo o kgona ho tshela highway.
Alex.
In the body of the beast.
It is.
Oh, in the
in the
body
belly
of
of the
the
beast.
And in the belly of the beast and walk around that shit like you live
Live
there.
there.
Wow.
Understand the language,
Wow.
everything.
Hey, man. Nah, we live.
Which country are you gonna go to where you feel like you're out of your depth?
Yeah, we live good out here, bro.
Cool. What's a more kind regard, Amanda?
Hey,
Bro.
Guess what's this
my
guy?
nigga, Patrick 12 Santino, wherever the
Sissy
fuck.
guy.
Or fucking Cape Town in Cape Town.
Marantono yet.
Jesus.
That's
Don't-
it.
don't- don't look at us wilding out. God damn, bro.
Like, man, we are a miracle, bro.
Yeah, no, it's
And
crazy.
like sometimes
It's crazy.
we just don't see it, bro.
Yeah,
Like
it's
we,
crazy.
South Africans,
Yeah.
we don't see how good we just have it if we can just manage this country well.
I think we know, bro. That's why we're not going anywhere.
That's why we don't leave.
And I'm saying we could enhance it even more.
Could be better, yeah?
It could be better, bro.
Bro, you could be at the Monte Carlo. Utswa Mphatong.
Just the previous
Just the previous night. Yeah.
Yeah. Like for real.
Yeah.
Just the previous week.
We are so cosmopolitan, bro.
Go mo to house sheba, like you could give them like a show reel
Yeah.
of everything that has happened in your life for
In
that
your life.
week. To see what you and I are not
And
the same.
it's 3 different lives.
Yes, and it's starkly different.
It's 3 different lives. Ke life ya Mahayeng, ke life ya Kasi, ke life ya Ntho. Ya Disabapo.
Eh.
And it's 3 different lives that you
And I'm all of those things.
And you are all of those
In
things.
fact, you know, like I was looking at Spotify when they do these playlists, sometimes that they promote, like you can have a lens into a country through the music they consume or movies. So I was looking there like one of the most streamed artists, like a black trying to figure out what a black life looked like in South Africa by looking at the charts, and you're like, you've got Amapiano pushing millions. Just in traditional, they are not urban.
Yeah.
Amapiano,
Kiapinga.
Mazulu, like this.
Mazulu Ntho Maskandi.
Who's the famous Mabinga man? And I'm saying Limahu, Gucci.
Baby,
Yeah, that culture.
But even that shit would never look good on me, but it's so fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool.
with the top.
Yeah, but
So,
they've got the music.
Yeah.
And the basi are not, because they are not in your radar.
Le different hoods says that one.
Yeah.
Funny.
Abakhabela.
Kibo Kuzan, Kibo Mang Mbali, Bo Kuzan. Like you get those niggas, ne? And they're regional, but they're in the top charts. Because South Africa has a market for them.
Yeah, because they move.
Then you get Kelvin
Thanks.
Momo and Kabza being in the same city, being top. So like when you come, then you're like, who is what?
Then you get a nigga from Pretoria with Cartier shades and gold grills. I'll sharpen up your name, woman. But he's one of the most successful
My nigga.
artists. How should I poke him with you? Like, who's this
This
nigga?
nigga.
Bro? Who's this nigga?
Who's this guy, bro?
It's an anomaly, bro.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
And then you're actually right about the arts and culture thing. Like, there's so much we
There's
could do.
so
bruh.
much, bruh.
Like,
It's-
you could even
hell of a
pump
lot.
like so much money into our television production
Yeah.
and movies
And tell
to
stories.
teach the world
Yeah.
about like
Yeah. Which is you know the one thing I lament sometimes, or with the SABC, like the SABC isn't cooking like it used to cook, bro. Because we could watch like Zulu shows like it's nothing, like Bosdo more. Bonto like Inzinets and
Insizwa.
they were like cult classics. And at the time of me watching them, next time she will no Kisho Yamazu.
Amazon.
No, it's like yo.
To piss on that whole time.
Yeah. It's like I just fuck with these niggas.
Yeah.
And they used to clown this nigga, but it's funny as shit. I got it.
Then the other thing, you think we are renally debauchery. Then you've got a genre of where gospel as a genre is so huge.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at that video, but have you seen the party?
Yeah. That Amos
Is it a new one? I don't think I've seen it.
You must see that. Party is like a melting pot of
Pantsola,
Pantsola,
Yano,
Dikotane, Ibe piano, Ibe drag, that drag, Beyonce,
the voguing,
like to do,
then
even the choreography,
Ibe Pusere,
dance Mzansi, like it's just like, you know, and I saw the Americans complaining about the drag piece.
The voguing
like
part,
you know, but like
that's culture.
All that said to me is that like there isn't anything that we can't take and make it cooler than you, than how you did it. We took house music away from you
and made it cool,
and we took it from them.
And you originated.
And then Kyabo, and then them niggas are always
they live here,
bro.
They live here. How come
we literally took that? We took it from there.
You know, like
literally.
So I was also there's a person. The whole thing I Spotify. There was a guy came to Spananda. My favorite genre on YouTube is reactions. You look at there's this guys that look at South African content. Look at in reactions globally. South Africa is in the top 3 of content that Americans react to because it's an anomaly to them. Like even our rappers, like
they don't understand.
Yeah, like when they see Stogie, no lie, bro.
And Stogie raps like the bastard.
You take stats. You take the stats.
Stogie raps like the bastard.
You take the stats that Stogie playlist on radio in South Africa, and you compare them with the clips of Americans that reacted to his music. Americans are so enthusiastic about this nigga, but we are not promoting him because we think like killing my nigga too much. And they're like, who's this nigga? Rapping in
What's
English.
What's happening out there, bro? What's happening?
Babone piano. Babone duwe aparankating.
The way we dance.
The
way we dance, bro. Nobody dances like we do.
Then
nobody.
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 Then batshaki ubone batlaka
And I did break dances with Chris Brown.
But they actually go to look at the BMW to spin.
Like
who spin what the BMW?
Niggas are just cool, bro.
Niggas are fucking cool.
Yeah, niggas are just cool, bro.
Niggas are cool, bro. Hella cool, bro.
But
we the chosen people.
Yo. When video came on TikTok, there's this nigga my dad actually I'm later, so he's coming out the house. So hearts are at the house, deflate, and then he starts dancing.
Because
you
got rhythm.
Oh no, bro,
we got rhythm.
Oh, nobody can do
it's in our blood.
Nobody can do what we do.
Shit, yeah, this feels like December, bro. This feels like December. This is
it's so December.
Yeah, it's so December. Wow. Since when I tell you whatever, we're about to have a time.
Fleet.
Yeah, fleet. Sure.
As a communication tool.
Just as a communication tool. Yeah.
Ucheka kayon. Ukhalima kayon.
Yeah.
And itty petty.
Yeah.
Namaji think back home we had a fleet.
Like a specific.
You knew who was calling you.
Yeah.
Like I could stand behind your house.
Yeah.
I could stand outside the house. This guy can keep see you.
Yeah.
And
you
know one of the niggas.
Yeah.
And you know who
But only we do it.
Yeah.
You know who that is.
Hey, Excel, what's up? Go ahead.
Come on. Man, fuck this shit.
We cool, bro.
You all really think you're that cool, man?
Nah, we
cool,
are the shit,
bro.
actually. We have to give us.
And we need to remind ourselves.
Yeah,
of
we
that
need
shit.
to remind ourselves, bro.
We need to, because we get too much into these squabbles.
Yeah, man.
And we just forget how cool we are.
And I wanna like then the content calls us xenophobic. You know what I'm saying?
And those things distract us.
Yeah,
We actually not
distract us.
xenophobic.
Yeah, but
So cool.
we're not. It's just that the pressure, socio-economic pressures,
Pressures,
bro. Socio-economic pressures. It's not in our
We're
nature.
so freaking cool. Nobody does what Uncle Waffles does, bro.
Blah.
The way one
Kamu.
Nah, come on, B. Come on, B.
Nah, bro, you can't.
Nah.
You cannot.
Nah. Just a nigga from the hood, just another the dialects are high. We Chris Brown got magala. Yeah,
And they started to buy it.
yeah, but I'll tell like Oh, I tell you, the way these niggas.
Yeah, not talent.
Yeah, fine. The way these
And
niggas.
little Beyonce, when I
And
go
it's
buy it, I just tell you,
it's effortless, bro.
the kind
Cool. Yeah, it's effortless. I father, yo.
Especially in Jonathan and high school, it's Natal.
Yeah.
Everybody desk it out.
Dog.
Hey.
It's Anatada.
And he,
Remember
and
that?
we
Standing in one place.
Yeah, remember that video? Yeah, those 3 boys.
He's standing in one
I think
place.
they were from like a private school. You know, 3 boys. So and the Hunadum at Anatan.
I have that
yeah,
video.
I bought the
It's
video.
about
Bro, the code switching.
Yeah.
Just the code switching.
like even that
When
person,
you get into another Saba body board.
Then you get this-
the blue. The way they move, dog. The way they move and don't say that they move.
and you get into this high school saying sort of guijos. That's
I
like,
said you be not to say that word. That's it. Come on, B.
Dog.
Come on.
yeah,
Yeah, because you just and then find out, yo, it's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. It's beautiful,
It's
bro.
amazing.
Nah, it's fucking beautiful. Our
South
country is
Africa
fucking
is the
beautiful.
best
bro.
place on earth.
It's beautiful, bro.
I'm telling you.
No, it is.
As someone that has been,
No, it is.
Yeah, around. Like you've seen what's
there's
out
no
there, bro.
place
Yeah.
like here, bro.
You've seen what's out
Like,
here, bro.
there is.
We've got all to fight for to make this country work.
Straight up, man. We just gotta fight hard, bro.
You know how converter 15 randa into dollars. Even like few cents.
Yeah.
This is a country where, with that amount of money, you'll get a quarter of a loaf with fries, sausage, slice of cheese,
Fana ke kgona go ka slide. Ke lehe.
Lee, why?
And my lunch is sorted.
And you're good, bro. And you're good.
I only had to hustle $20.
Hey,
$20.
you go.
Yeah, and you could do that at a parking spot.
I can hustle another 10.
Yeah, you could do that at a
Yeah.
parking spot, bro.
Easy.
Yeah, 2 hours in at a parking spot. I got
I've got
$20,
that.
bro.
This is what this country gives you.
Yeah, 2 hours at the parking spot.
This is what this country gives you.
Mara usakwazi nokuthenga iphaya ngaleyo 20 rand.
Mfethu.
man.
Mara slice up.
Siyatswa
That's
Marcus.
a slide.
Alban.
That's why
Premium slide.
Yo,
soft.
telling you.
So the Alban is soft run.
The cheese.
You go pa ya ka lehe.
Cheese. My name.
Ha get we mean.
Pamalat, ka
Oka
pamalat.
acha.
Oka acha. Ubore kanenge.
Kapa o le gonya le ngola.
Yeah, that red meat ya tabang. Come on.
That what means. But what you are saying, that's what everybody, like what we are saying is our versatility is that hasentini tura unkhono kena Alexi o thole quality.
You can opt out.
You can opt out geographically, but from what you are consuming ka quality,
you can
kena diku futla ifumana nto.
You can even opt out of the whole life. Go build your mansion
Mahai.
or Mahai.
Mahai.
We had to
double
put that as
ube
hella
double story ya
mansions. Hella mansions.
ithabenda.
Ithabenda.
Uje organic meat
Hella,
every
hella.
day. Uje ditlhapi tse tswang le
Because
tamo.
why not double story kada?
Wabechul London.
Abechul.
Bye.
Abechul. I know I've had enough of that.
Man.
It's the code switching, man. It's the code switching. Being black is nice. And I wonder if, you know, obviously Bona, like they have a different sort of life that they live. If they are extracting what we are extracting from the country. You know? Like white people.
Yeah, are they getting as much as we
Yeah,
are?
are they getting as much as we are? Yeah.
Just from a
Yeah, because
choice
they seem so limited
Yeah,
in the gated communities that they've separated
That's what I'm
themselves
saying, like,
into.
it's their fault, bro. Like they missing out on
So much.
so much.
Yeah, and then you know,
And you know, like here and there, you'll find like white boys who are
one or two white boys.
who've been able to like
Leave. Fuck the white black girls.
at work. Nikinyela these juniors. I can't remember what. Oh no, when I actually they asked me like to go in the archive to find something in an Indian guy. But Uruti lit this white kid. He's a young kid in the team, and then cool white kid. So so kiba tusikara rinse no kira babana ki fumana ntono ibatla ne. If this is not what you were looking for, then
You don't know.
you know what the hard boy said? I then hard it dog.
And it sounds so cool.
Come on.
I'm like,
Come on. Come on.
Is it on the content?
Yeah, it's in the
Had a dog.
But it's so few.
And even when we say dog, we know what he means.
Yeah, we know what he means.
But that I can't say dog.
Exactly. And it's such few of them.
Yo, dog.
Yeah, so it's such few of them. Like
Hardy.
we have the quintessential Kasi experience.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Ule Kasi. You're not gonna feel some type of way. Ule disabapo. You know what I'm saying?
We don't
Such a few.
We don't hang out together enough.
Yeah, we don't.
Because
It's them.
our
It's
living
them.
arrangements
It's them.
are still demarcated.
It's them.
It's them.
Yeah. And it's about it's one or two who start fucking black girls, nyana, you know, baba kenye kapo makalati, baba kenye nyana. But it's so few of them, bro. And West for white girls.
This
West for white
is
girls.
the best country in the world.
It's worse because they could be having the best penis of their life.
Oh, baba kwa lazy.
They don't even know what that looks like.
Yo,
Yep.
baba kwa late. It's West for whites.
Bumbali
The
kwa
white
late.
girls. Afana dali baba kwa late.
Habari hila manyeo. Huteng Gauteng a bona go
Ke pele gauta e biletsane ba denta.
The percentages for white girls fucking black
It's
men.
too much of a risk for white girls
Yeah,
because then they're gonna get disowned by their racist dads.
Their dads.
They could be having such a good time.
The best.
It's too
Actually,
risky.
Best time.
And the niggas are a good time.
I'm already thinking.
With all our faults,
Yeah.
niggas
Wow.
are a hell of a
We
good
are-
time.
Actually,
We are a hell of a good
Niggas
time.
are a hell of a good time.
using sex as a currency or relations. I'm thinking to myself around how, you know, like really gatekeepers. Poverty. We gatekeep our women from white niggas. Or, I'm saying nigga to mean a guy because we feel like because Mbalinza and Sekisa chelet. Haka lingamling. La mospoila. I'm gonna lose it to money. Ne?
You will lose it to money.
Le kamsalwa yon. Intshabela kang kaosa.
I'm not.
So he doesn't want his woman fraternizing with me
Yeah, to taste
because
this good ass
talking
shit.
like yon. Ke tshwere mlakalala.
Yeah, to taste
Something nice
this good
time.
ass
And mlakalaka ona le tlala.
Yaksu Pizza Minister of Fun.
Minister of Fun.
And then you know what, Mbali, you know what? You know how we always like South African women. I think South African women are not being honest about us, bro. No, in fact, I think black women
the way they hate
women
on
in
us?
general are not really being honest about us.
about
like,
South African men.
like they don't like to admit we actually the fucking cream.
Yeah.
Like banning.
Yeah, I get it, they call us short, B.
No, not just South African niggas, just
Oh,
like
like niggas.
like they
Oh,
don't
niggas.
like we don't hear
Yeah, niggas.
An honest reflection.
we don't hear that enough. We don't get enough compliments from y'all.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they
And a
don't.
lot of people
Because
you
because
know
my foreigner ba kenitse.
you know we are a good time.
But my foreigner ba kenitse.
Bagata by Nigeria, nigga.
No, he's saying just
like
like
Dubai. Black niggas. Black niggas.
And how
as- as a global.
the race that holds on to their men for dear life, regardless of what they do, is the black woman.
Yeah.
It's the black woman.
Because they know.
Makwatsi ba nonchalant.
Nonchalant, yeah.
There's a lady at work who was talking about her late husband, you know.
But I got a late husband.
So she was, I can't remember now. She's like, what, and she's like, but yeah, you know, we divorced because you know he cheated, so I dumped his ass.
Yeah, they dumped his
And
ass.
I'm like,
Nah.
you wouldn't have done that to a black man.
Yeah.
Kanjalo nje.
Ganjalo.
Aye.
Nah.
What do you mean?
It's not easy. to leave.
What do you mean? Urakhile lapha
It's not
kabakalani.
easy. It's not easy, bro. It's not easy.
We should appreciate that.
Yeah, it's not
And
easy.
I feel like they don't appreciate us enough.
Yeah.
Hell of a board.
Nifuna testini ni like indoni nezonenza nibone bana siyani ayisuka nani ayisuka.
Like we are always on the top of a hill talking about you
Right.
guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, how can you born alone?
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
And we always talking about how dope our
Kalonda simbarasa nina.
yeah, our women are dope.
Because ngoku sonke soba 6 babaza udezi so 6 like
Because that's how dope you got. I need more of you.
That's
bro.
how dope we are, bro.
yeah.
That's exactly the point, actually.
We just need more of you, man.
And embarrass apa.
Yeah, but we the coolest country, man. Like on all matrix, man. Like weather,
Yeah, relax.
weather, looks.
Relax.
And we're not exporting enough of our culture.
Of our culture.
Yeah.
And you know, it got like that Ministry of Arts and Culture got to like get creative.
Yeah.
You know, it got like they
Yeah.
could make it
Yeah.
non-political.
Yeah.
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 You know, go give it to an Nziki Mazwai
Or somebody.
or a Stogie or an Osmic.
Yeah, Osmic. Someone like that.
Give it to someone
Or the DJs, eh?
that know how to
That
or
know.
make the DJs, like that just like take the politics out of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. That know the culture.
Just this one person. When I sports league,
That know the culture.
arts and culture.
No. You know you are right because like even if the minister is political, it's fine, man. Maraspan, in some mandate, as a ministry, I want 10 festivals across different genres that are gonna be supported and funded. If corporates come, it's gonna be a bonus. Osmi, Slick, Black Coffee,
Yeah, but
Eben, Dumi.
yeah, but
Eben.
put
And then in that Ministry of Culture, by the way, reska generation reska kata groove fair. But that John Kani, they've got a lot of performance history that can be accentuated. And this guy went to do Wakanda. We can have our own Wakanda movies.
Sure.
But msebetsi wa bona how appreciative to we build other products that can be told to the world.
Sure.
And even break it down like Kadi province.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just give Tira KZN, bro.
Yeah.
Just give it to him.
Yeah.
Give it to him, bro.
Let him run that
Let him
shit.
cook.
Let him cook.
Yeah.
Bro. Let him cook.
Let him cook.
If I cannot see free,
Yeah.
Just
Like
like support.
guy Kaya Free State.
is it done?
If it's done, it's done.
That's how cute.
Yeah, that's how cute. We gotta call
Yeah, but you see, even by regions, like you look at even like Eastern Cape, like there are so many coastal places, ne? Like Bo Coffee Bay, Bo King Kanduli, Mbali, Kona Coffee Bay, Bo Hole in the Water, that area, that node. Yeah, even from the way we do our tourism, it still cherry picks like there, but there's a lot of hidden gems where you can do like a lot of culture, luxury, like there's a lot in fact you can do.
Yeah, man.
Like Bo Vendera Matamu, Bo Mapungubwe. Like the fact that an average South African child does not know the story of Mapungubwe.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot we can do. In
So
this
much
country.
we can do.
Yeah,
man.
so
Like
much
you know
we
when I
can
saw
do.
Esther Matlangu style a Porsche,
Yeah.
Crazy.
Interior
Crazy.
Porsche.
Yeah, crazy.
I was like, yo,
Crazy.
There's a lot we can
crazy,
do.
crazy.
Yo.
Yeah, when I
Our
like
pet
see like old videos of like Bongo Mafia, like Tandis as an
Thandisa.
18-year-old, bro, like and
I said-
how forward thinking
I
she
said
was,
and Ziki earlier on. I mean
Yeah.
Tandis.
yeah, and how forward thinking she was already
God,
was
that's
Okay,
as an
it's
18-year-old.
okay, even if you said Nziki, I
like-
was shanga.
No, somebody probably heard that name.
Yeah, like young in Joburg and the way she was. Oh, Bokabelo.
Yeah,
the
that-
way they
that
were
lady
as
is
TKZ.
amazing, bro.
Like
She's
it's
amazing.
so crazy.
Honestly,
Like 96, these niggas were so cool, bro.
Yeah.
So fucking cool. Like Kabelo was already code switching at that time.
At that
Already.
time, yeah.
Already he was speaking twanging, but how was Zulu, Kasi?
Selling music to towns.
My niggas, yeah.
Guys,
Private school kids.
guys,
Coolest nigga,
You know-
coolest nigga out, bro.
you know that even like at jazz, you know South Africa is amazing.
Yeah,
There's a lot of like boom to do Makatin,
Nduduzo.
Nduduzo Makai, like, but there's a lot of
Yeah,
like
but
pianists.
that's cool, bro.
But it's just that they are not in the lane that we are in, but they are lauded
Yeah,
internationally.
yeah,
They are
yeah.
very well lauded internationally.
And like our Africa Mkize.
Bobo ngezizwe, like when you look at Babarata Jambo France, they're like they tour, bruh.
Hell.
Like that world music nyana, Bo Masana. Like we have a lot to offer,
We're not
bruh.
doing enough.
What them niggas do just kakatara feeling, ja.
We have a lot to
I actually
offer.
even think that, you know, just based on how our country is, there's a lot of money and jobs to be made in
Creative.
arts,
Yeah, in the arts.
creative arts.
We should make it an economy, a commerce.
We're not tapping into it
Enough. Yeah.
Ibile ra e nyenyefatsa o content creator wa ga e etsa ka re ha e wa bo, but our creatives industry ha mfana emasepa.
Ekare ba ka ntsha tender mfana for Spansi.
Come up with platforms and
Minister of Arts
properties.
and Culture ntsha tender for
Yeah.
them post their DG.
Yeah.
Are submit your proposal. all creatives and musicians and
The best support.
artists and
But genuinely so.
come and interview for this job. Tell us why we need to put you at the helm.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And you hire the best nigga.
Yeah.
Or lady.
Yeah.
There's a lot we can do in this country, in fact.
Alright, man. So happy.
And on that note, we are out.
I was
Let's do it.
Nah, I'm a guy.
I was
I'm
thinking
just trying
that.
to think if there's wild shit that was said.
Nah, there wasn't.
I don't think we
There wasn't actually.
got into any wild things.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, I think maybe now and again we should give them the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fair.
Yeah, just about taste. About
guy.
taste.
Then again,
This one, I'm a guy free, dog.
Araba guy.
Yeah, we weren't wild.
Yeah, Araba, yeah.
Alright. I the Dojo
Sipho
podcast.
sisapholisa amanxeba wepati siyanipha.
Would have been the week.
I'm so happy that party did not happen.
Because it might have been
Oh no, Gyatsa, you know, you are sad, but now I was jovial, ecstatic.
Now we'll come back strong.
Now what's my sip?
Yeah, no, let's just smash it.
What's my sip?
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, this is the Dojo podcast, season 18, episode 9.
So nice.
It's been great, and we are.